It's just a little like it smells a little goaty. And
I gotta
like,
be honest, if I had a
smells a
cup
little
like that, I would
goaty.
not use it. I
And
would
like-
put it on
honest,
display.
if I
I would not drink
had
a
a cup like that,
I insert my voice.
I could always get my
somebody's
Renaissance.
got.
That was me. That was me. That was my bad, guys. I was going to our
Okay.
channel to make certain that the
Oh,
stream
the
and
sound
the
works.
feed was good and live. So awesome.
I could
Years.
always get my Renaissance Festival cups out.
Hmm.
Those are fun.
Yeah, every year I go to the Maryland Renaissance and we always get the special edition cups, and me and my father have been collecting them since I was like 9.
That's cool.
999.
That's
Of course,
from-
he's got quite a few more before I was born, but we started this tradition after my parents split, and I went up there for visitation over the summers.
Well, that's cool that you and your dad had. That's a really cool tradition to have with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got drunk for the first time when I was 14 at a Renaissance Festival.
Really?
Actually,
Was
no,
it
that
off,
wasn't
like,
the first time because
this
I got
much?
drunk on my 9th birthday because a bunch of the parents left beer out, and we as kids decided it would be a good idea to drink it.
Go around and sip the fucking nasty little.
No, they literally left cases of beer there. So we just went in, cracked up a bunch of beer, drank it
Who
all.
was it?
Huh?
Whose idea was it?
Probably mine or my best friends at the time because we had a shared birthday.
Mine. I thought I was.
Well, in the morning when the parents woke up, they found a pyramid of beer cans, and they're like, "We didn't do this," and half of us are like, "Ah."
Have any of you guys watched Malcolm in the Middle?
Oh my
The
gosh.
episode where
The main actor for that
Hard-
cannot remember doing Malcolm.
yeah, that's really sad. But
You're
there's
talking
an
about
episode
Frankie
where
Muniz?
yeah, because he's had head injuries. Yeah.
Oh,
What
I
is
had no
happening?
idea.
There's an episode where they buy lemonade for the kids, and it's hard lemonade, and they don't realize it, so all the kids get drunk. Drunk kids.
Okay, I'm having issues.
Oh no.
Oh, what's wrong?
Issues?
What's
I
the matter?
don't know.
What's
My
happening?
computer keeps thinking I'm plugging things in.
You probably got a little bit of moisture in one of the ports if you've got.
USB.
You have a vacuum with like a little nozzle. There's no bueno.
That's
Yeah,
not
mine
good.
does that all the time too. But mine is that tablet that the
What?
graphics tablet. But the third monitor that I have keeps on.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's
Do we
not
have
we
one
just
of
get
those technical difficulties
Hollow or
screens?
something?
No, we don't.
I don't know what
We're
to
gonna need-
do.
Get a vacuum cleaner and suck out the liquid from the ports real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Sounds like a bad idea to me.
I don't
We
think- yeah, that
want
sounds
to
bad.
pull up one of those
No.
like let's all go to the movies.
Turn off all
intermission stuff.
notifications. That's what's happening.
With the candy bars.
Okay.
Or do you have any
Canned air.
Like
air duster?
blowy air.
No,
I
no.
don't have
Don't
it.
don't do air duster because that's gonna make it go
In
further in.
Deeper. I think. Okay, I think I'm
Air
okay.
duster.
Yeah.
Don't switch.
Either
I think it's just like
vacuum
it
or
thinks
just
I'm
leave it
trying
and
to
let it
switch
dry.
mics.
Hmm.
A new audio input device, Realtek R. No, do not switch. Go the fuck away.
Go
Uh,
away, Loki.
Do you know how to disable other microphones?
I don't think I do.
Okay, so go to, let me see. Go to your sound settings,
Okay.
and then on the right where it says sound control panel. Like it'll say related settings to sound control panel.
Why are you being stupid?
It's just the way I am. I can't help it.
Open sound settings. Sounds.
Do you see sound control panel on the right?
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Yeah, and then go to recording,
Okay.
and every other microphone that you see that's not the one you're using, right click and disable.
For those of you who have just joined in, one of our members is having some technical difficulties, and we're just trying to help them through it.
He doesn't know how to use their computer.
It's more or
I
less.
spilled
one
coffee
to
in my
talk.
computer. Okay, there's a
Oh.
difference.
To be
Tab
fair,
switch.
wasn't it your dog?
She doesn't know
Doesn't
how to
know how
use
to use a
coffee.
cup.
Excuse me, I was wrong.
Wait, what happened? What was it? What?
It was your dog that spilled it, or was it you?
Oh no, it was me. The dog. Don't blame the dog. The dog's not
Oh,
even
I
up
thought
here.
it was Lola.
No, it was me.
I totally thought she.
Oh.
It was the bigger oaf.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lola.
Yeah, it's not Lola's fault.
Yeah, Lola wasn't even up here. Okay, I think I'm good.
You think you're good?
I'm good. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I disabled a whole bunch of stuff. Can you all still hear me?
No.
Okay.
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 So just real
I
quick,
love
I
you,
wasn't
Silas.
able to export the
Come here,
video,
Noah,
so I'm
dude.
downloading it, and then I'm gonna upload it.
That's fun. I love you, Noah. Okay, go to the
Download, upload.
Does anybody else think that Prankster's background looks like the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
I was thinking like Doctor Who.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think Doctor Who, but at the same time, when it goes mostly yellow and orange, I think Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I mostly just thought to myself, oh, that seems like a relatively like sci-fi background, so that'd be kind of fun.
No, it looks like it's someone like you dropped acid or something.
Yeah,
I like it.
that's what I
I
said.
like it.
You have a sci-fi.
Because you guys like to drop acid. You don't have me
Boy.
fooled.
Not on my
Lamontia thinks
computer.
her 5-month sub is better than my 5-month sub.
Do. That's true.
Cool. Well, normally we'd kind of banter and talk for a bit, but in the interest of time, I'm going to go ahead and scoot us along. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah, huh?
Sure,
Indeed.
whatever. Well, that's-
Okay.
because we were all bantering off camera and nobody got to hear it.
Right.
It's true. Well, we talked about all kinds of things.
Dirty, dirty things that
That-
you guys cannot hear.
Well,
that shall not be ever discussed again.
Secrets thing.
well, I don't know about that. But... all right. So I'm going to give a quick synopsis. The crew has arrived on Sphere 3 as part of a security detail that the Starfinders have with the Church of Desna. At Sphere 3, this is a place where they've been researching dreams. A bunch of different things happened, but essentially what was found out was that there was a saboteur among Sphere 3. They found missing account information, missing financials, and they were able to finally trace it back to one unassuming scientist named Sikna, who is a female Decimar. This female Decimar is this purple creature and almost looks like a little caterpillar of sorts. So they had no idea that it was her. Well, they find her, but unfortunately, she popped off a message to whoever she's serving before it's too late. The people who she is serving get it and make their way to Sphere 3. As the ships come on over the security detail, the crew isn't necessarily certain what to anticipate. They've heard some things like the Five Who Speak as One, rumblings of something called the Dominion of the Black, childhood, just horror stories that you would tell your children to make certain that they go to sleep. But they couldn't ready themselves for the reality of what was to come. And as these ships appeared on the security screens, they apparently appeared to be giant hulking ships that were some amalgamation of flesh and metal. For those of you who are looking at our map screen, this is one of them. I used an image from Quake to help get it across, so thank you, Quake. But as these ships finally came into view over Sphere 3, not just through the viewer screens, they began to shoot out what appeared to be pods. Now, the crew managed to destroy the vast majority of them. I would say at least 9 out of 12, maybe 8 out of 12. But unfortunately, 4 still land. 3 in this facility, Sphere 3, and one in the reserve facility, which is in another place on the asteroid. Well, the lights go red, screams happen, and these monstrous, ungodly, awful creatures begin to breach the facility and scutter about, doing untold damage and causing unknown carnage and death. The crew manages to get back into the facility after they knocked so many of these things out of the sky before they could hit, and are essentially on a hunt for the remaining ones. Now, Vesk soldiers were reinforcing Sphere 3 because they knew that something was coming, and they managed to be able to pull out some strings. However, most, if not all, of those Vesk soldiers have now been killed. All that's left, for all intents and purposes, that the crew knows is themselves, as they try to stem the tide of this invasion into Sphere 3. You don't know entirely all of Sikna's reasons or exactly what. Only that they managed to weaponize some of the technology that was going on here for their own purposes. This is where the crew is now, in the middle of the cafeteria, having taken down several Dominion agents, with only 2 remaining. And so, with that said, we're going to continue our combat and finish it.
So I accidentally just put a condition on me. Can you pull that off somehow?
Sure, I can go
don't
ahead and
know how to
take
do that.
off.
He's off kilter.
That's something like where if you're in space and yeah, it's a whole thing. Anyway. Oh, I should also mention, parallel to the cafeteria, there was another fight going on over here in the auditorium, where Alt Black was fighting Dominion agents alongside of these Vesk soldiers. Vesk soldiers that he thought were his allies. After receiving some unfortunate information, he proceeds to take his grenade launcher and blow a hole through this location where our nice pointer owl is. Blowing a hole into the cafeteria as he steps through. That is actually where we ended last week. This is where we begin. Repulsia, you are up. There are still 2 Dominion agents in front of you. One directly adjacent to you, one threatening your good friend Farrell. It is your turn. You are up, Farrell. You're on deck. What do you do?
Share the map,
Could-
prankster.
I am
Can you
sharing
share
the
them? I
map.
forgot how to.
I thought it was.
No, we can't see it in fancy
Oh,
guns.
oh, you mean with you guys? My bad.
Yeah.
Yes. Without
I was like,
You
I shared
The
the map with
players.
the people.
They don't need to see it.
Yeah, they don't need to use your imagination.
And
Alright,
a
wait.
random question, since I finally engaged in this engagement,
Mm-hmm.
do I get a new initiative or is that just spent?
Let's see where your initiative is in the order. Right now, the map should be loading up for you all.
Is
Awesome. So I need to. Fantasy Grounds is chugging right now, so I'm going to give it a minute to look up everything. What do you know? What your initiative was last time?
No, not a clue.
Gotcha.
When I look on our initiative tracker, it says 5 in order. Was that the initiative that you rolled?
I don't remember at all.
Okay.
We're just going to go with 5. That seems to make sense. Plus, it helps me and my bad guys. So we'll just say it's that.
I had a plan.
No.
All right. Repulsia, you are up. Can you see the map yet?
Not yet, but I can see it on the stream, so I am.
gotcha.
I dismissed my reflecting armor, right?
You
Yes,
already
you did.
yes, you already dismissed your reflecting armor, and did some deeps, some sweet
If
sweet
I'm-
deeps.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I still have 2 level 1 spells that I can cast. So I did reflecting armor and overheat. Is that right?
Well, let's go ahead and take a look at your spells tab. Yes, so you should have 2 left.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do overheat at the big one right next to Feral.
Okay. And just so I'm clear, is overheat the spell that helps your friend, or does that do damage to your... Oh, okay. Does damage to your...
Oh crap! Wait,
Actually, you know
I
what?
got my
You
favorite
already
thing.
used overheat, didn't you?
Almost.
Yes,
Twice?
she did.
I think you used it twice as well.
Did I
Yeah,
use
because
it?
I was I was
Mhm.
surprised that that
Okay,
you had that
then I
much
have one
power.
more.
So you have one level 1 spell left.
I have one, and actually, it's like a cone. So if I use it, I think I'm gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Feral is definitely in the thick of it. Now, an option for you would be to defer your turn to help him move out of the cone, and then he would be able to move out of the cone, and you could use it on your turn.
I think I might.
Right.
So
Or you can pick up a cup and throw it at the monster.
It's true, you can do that as well. That would be fun.
Yeah, like you can like hold, stay your turn, hold, like you can
Mhm.
hold your action until I move out of the way,
Correct.
and then you'd be able to.
I'm
do your
gonna do
thing.
that. Yes, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so now
That is what I'm gonna do.
you do permanently move in the turn order, but it's just till after Feral. Luckily, there are no other enemies, so Feral, it is your turn.
Yeah, but now if I move away, am I? He get an attack of opportunity, or do I just need to move 5 feet?
If you move just 5 feet, that will be your move action, and you won't incur an attack of opportunity.
All right. Well, let's go. Let me go. Cheer. And am I still am I? I don't know where I am as far as attuned. I
You
can't
were.
recall.
This is round 4, so assuming that you had. At this point, you're probably fully attuned, so you could unleash your Nova. That does, I believe that is a 10-foot radius though, so that might hit your friends. Actually, yeah, that will hit Wilhelmina and Repulsia.
Oh,
But Saskia's safe way down at the bottom.
Yes, in your current position.
And safe.
Yes.
Which is kind of the opposite of last game on Pathfinder.
It's true.
Okay, so actually, Wilhelmina would be just outside of it,
yeah.
but you would hit Repulsia.
Has Repulsia take damage yet?
The other option is
Very
you don't
cool.
have to take a 5-foot step that way. You could take a 5-foot. Oh wait, well you're trying to avoid her blast, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be in her cone.
Repulsia has taken damage, and you have taken
Okay.
damage. In fact, both of you are without stamina points.
That's no bueno.
It is no
And I
bueno.
don't think we have done anything to these guys.
You can focus on the big dude. Probably the best.
What was that?
I don't know. I
That's
think
my
he-
thing.
that- Oh, that was yours, Lamantia?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That face. That says
That was
face.
That was my mic, I think. I
Oh.
don't know.
How?
I don't know. Not sure what's going on exactly.
Lamantia.
Is weird stuff still happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lamantia.
We'll have to get her a cup with a lid. Okay, so crap. So since I've moved, I can't do a full attack, huh?
So I mean, yeah. So we'll say it's the top of your turn. So if you didn't want to take that 5-foot step, you wouldn't have to. However, you will be in the cone for her when she does overheat.
No, I mean I don't want her to stay her action just to waste it.
So yeah,
All right, well just
just
do
do one
a-
attack.
one attack. Where is it? And we're
Okay.
gonna do the one attack with this. Well, they do both the same damage, so I think I have a chance for a knockdown though with this one. With the that.
Okay, so
that
you
hit?
do you bring up your pulse gauntlet and you bam, you knock him right in there. Go ahead and give me some damage for your pulse gauntlet. Excuse me.
Okay.
All right, 4 points of damage. All of it helps a little bit. That is your turn. Repulsia, you are now up.
Just found something out about
Last-
fantasy grounds. Or,
Did I freeze?
So,
No, you're good. Oh yeah,
Really?
you did.
Yeah,
No.
I'm frozen.
Okay, so you're gonna cast overheat. So now keep in mind you are within melee.
oh yeah.
Okay, so that will be an
So
attack
that
of
incurs
opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. But if let me see. If I go here, that's still in front of him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't really. There's nowhere for me to
you
go.
could go that
Yeah.
way.
Then, oops, sorry.
Yeah, but then he'll occur
Then I
attack of
still-
opportunity.
Why would he
If
still
I go
get it?
this,
Oh, it's only 5 feet. Yeah, you're only moving 5 feet.
but won't
Okay.
Feral be in my cone now?
No, not if you're pointing it like
No?
directly out of your
Oh.
front. Like you could angle the cone in such a way that it only hits those two people from where you're standing. Lamonti, are you still with us?
I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm just my camera isn't working.
Lamonti, you're good. If you need to, do you need to take a? Your computer's really important. So if you need to
Yeah.
take a step back, we totally understand. The other option is if you have real dice, which I'm sure you do because you GM Pathfinder. If you want
Yeah.
to, you could join us via Zoom on your phone, and you can roll your real dice, and I can give you the modifiers, so that way you can still be part of it, and that way you're not potentially hurting your computer.
Word.
Let me just try to like go back into OBS and see if I can get everything set up and
Sure.
see if it's okay. And if it works, then maybe we can modify after.
Sure. Oh, hey, I can see you again. Awesome.
Okay.
Good. All right.
Okay, so we'll keep going then.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay,
You're
don't
fine.
apologize.
Stuff
They
happens.
got you, sister.
All right, so Repulsia, you put a cone upwards and you hit the Dominion agent, or both of them. Let me go ahead and roll reflex saves for these guys, because I think it's a reflex save for your overheat. Correct? That is a fail on one of them, and on the other one, that's a natural one. So both of them fail against your overheat. So that'll be 7 points of damage against each of them, as all of a sudden they're swept up in a conflagration of fire, clearly having taken the brunt of this attack from you. Okay. Did that already go through? No.
But-
Oh.
What already go through?
Oh, I know what happened. Sorry. Nope, we're all good. So full damage goes through. Anything else, Repulsia? / Sharon.
Just that scream that I just did. That was Sharon doing that. So.
Okay. See, I thought that was just Lamontia because she was so mad at what was going on. Speaking of
Yeah,
Lamontia,
watch out. She'll spin coffee on you. Better watch out.
Wilhelmina, you are up. How would you like to
I am
proceed?
Okay, so I believe. Let me see. At this point in time, folks still have my bonuses on them.
That's a good reminder.
Yep, of the AC bonus. So I think
Can use some love.
what I'm gonna do. These guys don't have damage resistance, do they? They don't have DR?
I believe you rolled a check. No.
I did.
To your knowledge, they do not have damage resistance.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and I will. Does the little guy have any damage on him, or is it only the big guy that's now taking damage?
They've both taken damage because of Wilhelmina's
Okay.
overheat.
Or Repulsive's overheat? Okay.
Yes. My
I'll go
apologies.
ahead and I'll fire at the big guy with my basic inhibitor to attempt to give him a -2 to his AC.
Okay. You just have to. So is that against his EAC then?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or sorry, I guess his whatever the to hit would be his normal. Yeah, his EAC. His EAC. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Out of ammo. I am not. Sorry, I'm just not.
That's fair. And even if you were out of ammo, as a swift action, you'd be able to reload.
Load.
Okay.
AC 14.
AC 14. Give me just a second here.
With the debuffs.
Now, does he already have any debuffs on him? That's the
I
question.
don't believe.
Okay, so Lamantia, this is super important. This guy's KAC is 15.
Okay.
So if it's against his KAC, it's a miss. If it's against his EAC, because you just is essentially like touch AC. I don't know how it works.
Oh no, so it's just whatever his like it would be like whatever if I were shooting him with any other weapon. It's a needle or pistol.
Okay, so it's okay. So if it's a physical attack, then yes, that will miss. It clings off
Okay.
of one of the metal plates that are on him, and just like ching ching falls to the floor.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Wilhelmina? Pocket, you're on deck, by the way.
No, I think that's okay.
Okay. Then Pocket, you are up. What are you gonna do?
All right, I'm going to do what's that called again? Trick attack. Yeah.
Tricky. You're gonna be tricky.
Okay, so that'll be a stealth check against which target?
Against the big one.
Okay, that'll be successful. Your trick attack does go off. His E. So now I actually looked up the rules on this. You don't have the thing that lowers his AC yet. That would be, I think, at level 4. So it will just be against his regular AC. So go ahead and roll me to hit with your pistol.
Hit.
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 Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
Okay, that will hit against him. I don't know why. Oh, we didn't have him targeted. Go ahead and really quick
Right.
Pocket. Go ahead and target. Oh, I already. Go ahead. I targeted him, and then you untargeted him. Yeah, because
Hey, on target.
we were both thinking the same thing. Go ahead and roll me damage. Okay, 4. Now go ahead and roll me another D4. No, is it D? Is it?
D6, isn't it?
It might be a D8.
Oh yeah.
I believe it's a D8.
Yeah, 1d8.
All right, go ahead and roll me 1d8 extra damage because your trick attack does go off. Okay, so 7 total points of damage to this guy. He is not looking good. Between all of you attacking him, you're clearly making it happen. However, not in enough time for him to not have a turn.
That's right. It's
And he
not
has-
fast enough.
And he
More
has
dots, more dots.
and he has a wicked grin on his face, even though he's clearly bleeding and not in a good shot. And he smiles at Farrell because Farrell's right
Yay.
in front of him. So this will be a full attack action. This will be a minus
Yes,
4
Farrell, you're
to
taking damage.
each attack. That is a natural 18 on the die at the first attack that will hit. And then the second attack is going to be with the minus 4, a 12. So I think the second attack will not hit Farrell.
It will miss. Yes.
Okay, let me go ahead and roll damage on Farrell for that slash as he brings one of these wicked arm blades down on Farrell for
damn.
11 points of damage.
Ow.
Wow.
Farrell is not in a good place.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, he's bleeding and he does not look like
He's
he's in a good
alive.
situation.
He's alive. He's about to
Saskia,
blow. So
you are up.
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to confirm my. Because my sniper is optimal at 70 feet, I believe, which is really pushing it at this point with how that guy's moved up a bit.
I'll give it to you.
I can shoot.
Yeah, he's a
Farrell's-
large target, so
Okay. Can I shoot around Farrell without him being in the way, or do I need to do something because he's like
I'm
right
gonna,
Farrell
in front of him?
probably like comes up to his knees.
Yeah, I'm like Farrell's kind of short, so I might be able to shoot over him.
that's a good point. I'm going to give him just a +1 to AC. That's it.
Okay. All right, so I will fire with my rifle again.
Sounds good.
Is this the right one? Yes.
yeah.
Let's go, please.
19 will hit with that, so go ahead and roll me damage, even with the +1
it
to E8 to AC.
What about with the inhibitor also?
I missed.
Oh,
He missed. Yes, she missed.
I missed by 1.
7 points of damage. This guy is, like one of his legs is about to fall off, and he does not look like he's. He looks like he's about to fall over at any moment. An angry alt black bursts through the wall, and it is his turn.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Good thing he doesn't have any grenades.
Yeah, he's probably out at this point.
He's here to kick ass and chew bubble
Yeah,
gum.
I actually think
all
you did
out
tell me
of
that.
attack with the full attack with the machine gun.
Okay, go ahead.
Go!
23 and a 19.
23 and a 19. Does that already have the -4 taken out of each?
Does not, I don't
No.
think.
No.
No.
Okay, so then that's going to be a 19 and a 15. Well, good news. Both of those will hit. So go ahead and roll me some
15 is his
damage.
magic number.
15 is his magic number. Go ahead and roll me them deeps.
15. Oh.
Well,
Okay, so 6
that
and
one
1.
could have been better.
But the good news is that is enough to push him over to where, so Alt Black blows his way through, comes through, the dust and just unloads into this thing after you all have damaged it. But he gets the kill as it falls to the ground in a lump of
Kill
flesh
Stealer!
and
Yeah.
metal.
You stole my kill.
All
I'm
right.
all out of bubblegum, you bastards. Let me in.
All right. And
No,
it,
but what I found out it's cool about Fantasy Grounds. So I used to have the light reaction cannon, right?
Mhm.
All I did was I swapped out the 2 guns, and it automatically changed my bar down at the bottom for where all my attacks and everything were without me having to do anything.
oh,
Ooh,
that's
that's
fun.
good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll,
yeah, that's right.
we'll have to mess around with that.
Have that too. We'll save into initiative.
It is this guy's turn, and he is going to go ahead and take a 5-foot step forward. He goes, no! Goes for the giant brain. Tries to claw
Squishy.
the giant brain. Let me go ahead and target.
Squishy brain.
Here comes the claw attack. That's a 10, and it misses on Sharon. You hear it hit the air as it goes around it, and I don't even know why I have these on. Oh, in case you guys ran into them. Farrell, you are up.
Yes.
So if we run into
Man,
them,
I'm-
they do something. Okay.
Oh.
Man, do I have anything to heal myself with?
Why do I even talk?
What's that? Oh, I have a med patch. Can I apply that? Is that a quick action or is that a whole action?
Probably standard action. It should read in the description.
Wait, what? It's not telling me the description.
Oh,
Med
easy.
patch. All right. Hold up.
That's not-
A med patch. I'm sorry. I was having a major brain fart. I believe it gives a +10 to like a medicine check.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I think it is.
Yeah, I don't think it
and
heals you.
Also, a med kit which I'm carrying around. It also only gives a +2 medical if you are in a medical bay.
What is the second skinned? Second skinned.
That's
Yeah.
armor.
A med patch is a simple all-in-one disposable medical device. A med patch allows you to attempt a medicine check untrained with a +10 circumstance bonus, but only for first aid, long-term stability, treat disease, treat drugs, or poison tasks.
Oh, all right. Then fine. I'm going to kamikaze this shit.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
it!
So we got this little unidentified creature number 1 right over here.
Yes, I believe in you.
Is that one of those? Is that one of those blobby things?
It's a body with a thing in it. Where the
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
That was fun.
Because if I try to take out that feller, I'm going to take out Repulsia and.
And unless you jump forward past him and out of the range.
You could use your
Can I get there that far?
you could move like here, and then that way you don't hurt anybody,
There.
including him, because you're too far. No, I'm just kidding. That will hit him. You yeah. Go ahead and give me an
exhausting me.
acrobatics check though, as you kind of like scurry around the
Yeah.
table.
Not only
and
am I
the chairs.
scurrying around, but I'm severely injured.
Yeah. You're bleeding while scurrying.
blood.
Good times.
Acrobatics, huh? Okay. Roll. Why are you not rolling? Oh no.
Why you no roll?
Hold on. Fucked up.
I believe in you. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized I have a serum of healing.
Okay.
14.
That's enough to get around. I just wanted to make certain you rolled at least above a
Okay.
10. So that's fine. So you're able to get around pretty easily. And you get to
And
the other
then-
side. And kablooey.
Got Bluey.
All right. 4d6. Remember, we forgot to... we've been shorting you dice. So give me 4d6 points of damage. And the reflex will be 10 plus your level in Solarian plus your charisma
Sweet.
modifier. So 11 points of damage. That is going to be a 14 or something like that.
What?
The DC is a 14, so I have to roll 14 or higher to half the damage. I rolled the natural 3 though, so all 11 points of damage will go through. Funny enough, he has 11 hit points left.
Yeah.
Farrell gets onto the other side and just goes Super Saiyan, blows up in a small supernova right there as everybody shields their eyes, and as they open to them, all they hear is like the chink, 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 and all that's left is a pile of ash and the metal pieces from this creature. You have successfully defeated the big blue.
We did it!
Feral farted again. Great.
Okay.
Feral fart that kills everyone.
That's right. Feral fart.
Farrell.
You got him, Captain.
He's gone feral.
Okay, so
Captain Feral went feral.
Farrell went feral. I like it.
Feral
Off
with
the
feral.
beans next time, damn it.
All right,
Okay,
I'm going to
so-
go ahead and divvy out some XP for that, and that will be 767 XP for each member
Puts us
of
up to
the
level
party.
4. Quattro.
It's a difficult thing. I'm trying to accommodate the fights because there's 6 of you, so they'll be a little bit more difficult, but yeah. Okay, so your party is in the cafeteria. There's a lot of you that are wounded. You see the chief dream administrator, Laramis Tanuash, on the table. She kind of like weakly gives you this. It looks like they were about to do something to her because she lightly had one of those things that have been glowing in the chests of these other people, but it hadn't been like quite pressed in yet. Looks like it was just laying there ready to be implanted. She weakly gives you a smile and a thumbs up before passing out from the pain, the fear, and the trauma. How would you like to proceed as a party at this particular time?
First, we should remove that from her chest.
No, I think we should take her to the medical bay.
Well,
I mean, you just have to
Propulsion
slap it to
rushes
the
over
side,
to Feral to make sure he's not
Here.
dying or dead.
Yeah, probably need to all go to the medical bay at this point.
Yeah.
Do I hear or see anything down this hallway to my right?
So you did hear some things. You don't know if it's
I
the
heard
sound of...
something before. Do I still hear it?
You did. As the quiet happens after the battle, you don't really hear anything coming down from that way anymore.
Okay.
Oh. Chased it off, scared it away.
Question. To regain stamina points, I spend one of my resolve points.
Correct. You can spend 1 resolve point to regain all of your stamina points, and it will be and it's essentially you resting for 10 minutes. So if you guys would like to take a 10-minute rest, you're more than welcome to.
Yes.
Probably a good idea.
I think that's a good idea.
Spend 1 RP to restore SP. Is that the one I want? Stam?
Correct.
Okay.
Damn.
Stam! Aw, Stam!
I wish I was your lover.
What?
That song.
What? Huh?
About?
How did you spend your resolve point? I'm
You
sorry.
just click on it. Hey, Pocket. I think
okay.
she might be
Thank you.
in a bad spot. The
I think-
one lady in charge of this place.
What makes you think that?
I don't know. She's got all this shit hanging out of her chest.
You want me to carry her? Or...
You ain't gonna carry her, your tiny little ass. I might as well put you in my backpack and carry her.
Fine.
What do you mean?
Nothing to be
Yeah,
rude
alright,
about.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm like, if you're gonna carry her, like, can I just like climb on the back?
Yeah,
The
you know
back of
what?
her?
While you're back there, can you also give me a back massage with that extra arm?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
right. Okay,
Wow.
sure.
All right. So after we take our 10-minute break, I'd like to take her to the medical area.
Okay.
Where's that?
It's down in a grayed out
Oh,
area.
that's
that
right.
we
It's
can't
over
see.
on the left side, right?
Yeah, but I'd like to use the tunnel that I made.
The shortcut.
Yes, the now created shortcut.
Okay. So you take 10 minutes resting in the cafeteria area. Repulsia, are you going to rest as well?
Yes, I think I did. I thought I did it.
Your
Resolve
fatigue did
point? I
not
know.
disappear. So
How do I? You just click it, right?
I believe.
Resolve point?
Yeah, the little stamp circle.
Yeah, the stam one in the middle.
Damn.
Oh.
Man.
Bottom right corner
doing-
of the main tab of your character sheet.
I was looking at the combat tracker. Sorry.
Oh, you're
Sorry.
fine. You're fine.
Mhm.
Did you already
That happens
subtract
to all of
one?
us.
Did you already subtract 1 RP from the combat tracker?
It just did it by itself.
Okay, cool. All right, so all of you take a moment to get your breath back, and then you make your way to the medical bay. Give me a second here to enter mask mode. Okay, it's going to lag just a little bit, y'all, because that's what it does when I reveal areas.
Okay.
All right, so some of you are in real bad shape, but you take the moment to get your breath back. You take Laramis. You decide that a priority has to be that you take Laramis Tanuash to the med bay. Okay. As you get to the med bay, you see a couple of things. First off, you see the 2 Vesk soldiers that that Alt Black had sent to go make certain everything, I believe, to like protect that area, dead on the floor outside of the bay. They look to be slashed from the Dominion agents that had come and just taken them out. As you enter into the room, though, it gets a little bit worse. While there have been lots of people who have survived, people that you've been able to save, like Laramis Tanuash, in the med bay, it's not the case. As you see, Sally Hemmings, the human female smoking medic, kind of sitting in the midst of the bay, disemboweled.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, she's not smoking anymore.
Yeah, clearly dead. Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
All right.
Okay, and
Question.
the map should have opened up for you guys as well.
My.
Would
Oh,
a
it-
life
it's-
science
lagging.
check provide me with any information?
What a what check?
Life science?
Yeah, call out life science or survival check for those who are in the medic bay. Survival check, I believe, is one of those things you can roll untrained.
Yes. it is.
My fantasy ground stopped responding. If somebody could roll me
I'm good. Yeah.
a d20
Mine
with a
did too for a
plus
second.
8.
Yeah, I'm
Mine
just
is-
waiting
It's back.
for
Okay,
mine.
it's back. Oop.
I'm
Mine
still waiting.
is taking a dump right now.
Good times.
Oh.
Still waiting.
Okay, Wilhelmina, you are 100% positive, just remembering Sikna and the fact that she's a Decimar. You see her footprints, her handprints, all over this place. She clearly had some part in Sally Hemmings' death.
Oh,
Sikna.
what a hoe.
I can tell she's been like, see these
There it
like
is.
bloody footprints in the guts and everything. It was her. She disemboweled her.
Where is she? Where's
So
I
now-
have a plus 11 to survival.
The big thing you know is that Sikna is not in the medic bay anymore. As you...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just going to go ahead and use Pocket's check as well. After Wilhelmina points this out to you, Pocket, you see the little bloody footprints, handprints lead out of the medic bay and into a maintenance corridor in this
Or-
room over here, to y'all's west.
Looks like she left this room and went to the room to the west into the maintenance corridors.
All right.
Place again.
I'll happily go over there and see if this bitch is over that way. She
Hey.
needs to die.
I mean, if she's in the maintenance corridors, she's probably with some of those creatures we fought earlier.
I don't care. I'm just going at him.
She,
I wonder where those left
we
shoulders
probably just need to
are.
kill her at this point. I think so.
Can we?
I'm
search
still
the
on
med
all
bay for,
Black's back, by the way.
for like medical stuff that we can take with us in case we get hurt while we're fighting.
Does anybody else still
that?
need medical checks, or is everyone kind of stable?
Well, my stamina's back, but my HP is still real low.
So I think I have a med kit. I can try to
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
heal somebody.
give him my serum of
Medicine check.
healing.
While you're in there, go ahead and roll me a perception check, everybody, as well.
Okay.
Let's see how perceptive I am.
Somebody roll a natural 20. Repulsia.
Very perceptive.
Yeah. She was contemplating
I
very
got a
hard.
natural 20. The only time I hit a natural 20 is when it doesn't matter.
Right?
No.
You got to waste
Hey,
them.
sometimes a perception check can really matter.
Yeah, but somebody was already rolling a 20.
Someone else.
True.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Ceiling Ninja's calling for a TPK, by the way, so I might have to give the crowd
saw.
what it wants.
Yeah.
Told him no.
Okay, as you guys are looking around this particular room, you do notice something that seems out of place, and it's what appears to be kind of like a broken wine bottle on the ground, and you can see like the label on the bottle itself, and the label says Clay Vineyards.
Clay Vineyards.
Does that mean anything to us?
Do it through culture,
Yeah, culture.
It means something to Saskia.
Ooh.
or?
Good night, buddy.
What does it mean to Saskia?
I believe that my history has something to do with, because my last name is Clay,
Uh-oh.
Oh, right.
and
Saskia
I'm involved
Clay.
in some vineyards.
Mm. Does Saskia share said information with the party?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pull up my history, my character history, and like double check all the details.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, broken wine bottle on the ground. Repulsia points it out. As you kind of read the label, you probably look over at Saskia, whose face, I don't know, just shock.
Yeah, definitely some shock.
Does she let out a little wine?
'Cause that is old. Her like current vineyards aren't called Clay Vineyards anymore. Those are like from her family previously.
Hmm.
So she kind of looks at it and it's like, where did they find this? Where did this come from? It's gone.
Where are your parents now? This is Repulsia asking Saskia.
Mm-hmm.
You got any more of that booze?
The planet's
Wrong character.
gone.
Oh, yeah.
So your parents are deceased?
Yeah. The whole vineyard's gone. They're dead.
Where did they get it?
Got to be quite a vintage.
Huh.
Yes. Yeah, they stopped producing many years
Sweet.
ago.
Are you sure they're dead?
I mean, I haven't
Well,
tried to go back in a while. It's the land's
did-
dead.
Yeah, how did they die?
Well, they were. It was destroyed, and I was very young. I don't know who did it.
So you don't know who destroyed the
Well, these
planet.
guys might have
I
done it.
wonder if this had something to do with who destroyed the planet.
Maybe we should travel there after everything's handled to see what's going on.
Maybe they took it over after all of the land was settled and
Maybe that's
sold
a new
off.
base of operations.
It's definitely worth checking out later on. It's good
Hmm.
information, but we have to get this.
Yeah, I don't know what
Might
that
I
means.
suggest, I mean, I know you probably can't save the broken bottle. That might be dangerous, but maybe is there a way for us to peel off the label and save the label? Like if we need to show it to someone at some point. Okay, I'm going to attempt to peel off the label.
I'm
Roll a
just gonna.
dexterity check.
I'm gonna give that to you for free in the interest of time. Roll to peel
And
the
I'm gonna give
label
it
off
to
the
Saskia.
broken bottle.
I'm gonna give the label to Saskia to keep.
She does get a cut, however.
Yeah, but it just goes right
That's
through
fair.
because I have no
No hand.
blood vessels or anything.
All right, so quick housekeeping details. You guys have taken care of your stamina points. You specifically came to the medic area not to do some investigating. That kind of happened secondarily to how to you wanting to get some heals on some people. Is that something
Yep.
you still want to do?
Yes.
Hmm.
We should probably
would-
see about taking care of the woman.
And feral.
Yeah, that too. Excuse me.
Hello,
And I specifically
you're captain.
I thought that's who he was talking about.
No,
I
I'm sure he's fine.
specifically would like to search the room for any kind of medical supplies that we can take with us.
And I'll try to do treat wounds right on someone who needs it.
Sure. Okay, go ahead and y'all give me a perception check to search the room.
And also maybe any prosthetic limbs that might be.
I'm very
around.
perceptive today.
I'm not perceptive today.
Wilhelmina and Farrell,
Everything's-
you guys are looking through the room. You see some pretty standard medical things, you know, IV tubing, thermometers, the whole 9 yards. You do find something as you're kind of like going through in Sally Hamming's desk underneath. You pull open a drawer and you find it there, and it just says, "In case of emergencies." And it is an advanced medical kit.
Hey, that's an advanced medical kit.
Is there anything in there that I could load into my needler pistol and possibly like shoot to people from range?
You know what? Yes, given the facility and what they do, I'm going to say that there is essentially the equivalent of like shots of like pure melatonin to just knock people out.
Ooh.
Oh,
And I'm going to
Okay.
say that you've
I was
got
thinking
times.
adrenaline, but
I'm
that's-
going
makes
to
more
say that you've got 4 of those that you're able to harvest, and then the advanced medical kit.
sense.
The advanced med kit. Dagnabbit, if there we go. The advanced med kit allows you to treat deadly wounds at a DC 20 as opposed to a DC 25.
Ooh.
I have since loaded it into the parcel items. So, would anybody like that?
What is the skill check that I need to roll for that?
That would just be a medicine.
Medicine?
Yes.
I have some medicine as well.
I have a +7 in medicine.
Ooh.
I have a +10.
Okay, so then I think Saskia probably is
Okay.
better with it. I mean, either that or like if you feel like you have more utility in firing your weapon, then I'll take it. It's up to you.
I'm okay with taking it.
Cool,
If
cool.
that'll help.
Generally, the med kit's something you really can't use outside of combat either to treat deadly wounds because it takes 10 minutes to do so. So,
Got it. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
all right, so go ahead and pull it off.
I mean, I have a med kit, but I only have like a basic one.
So go to your inventory tab on the party sheet and drag and drop it into your inventory on your character sheet. And then it will be on your character sheet. And then if you'd like to, go ahead and roll a medicine check on Feral and Repulsia.
Oh yeah, don't forget about her, dude. Sure.
There we go.
I forgot about myself.
So I can do a medicine check on multiple people.
Correct, you can.
All
As,
right.
as
So
long
I'll
as
do
it's like
Feral first.
yeah, you only get like one a day or something. Okay, even with it being a DC 20, that is not enough to cure Feral because it is a DC 20. So you're not able to treat deadly
20.
wounds on Feral. You can still try on Repulsia though.
Or you can always re-roll.
You could use your T-shirt, your reroll if you'd like.
Wait 1 sec. I also have. Let me check this. I have spray flesh as well, which I think I can use. Attempt to check to treat deadly wounds on someone who's already received its limit of wound benefit. So that just means if I've already healed, then I could do it again.
So can she try and heal Feral again?
I don't know if I can use that, so I might.
What?
That would not.
I think that it applies to something else.
So essentially, you would say you'd have to apply spray flesh on your first deadly wounds treatment, and then it would allow you to use a second treat deadly wounds check during the day as well. You have to use the two
Got it.
items in conjunction. So if you want to,
Okay.
you could say, I sprayed flesh. I'm going to use my reroll. And then that way, if you need to heal them later, you can as well. Your call.
Okay, then I'll do my re-roll and use it because I think Feral needs it.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you're gonna make that roll 50% of the time, right?
Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with a D10. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Feral. So I'm going to have Saskia roll it. 2d8 hit points back to Feral as you treat
2d8.
deadly wounds. 2d8.
Come on, 16.
Big
This
bucks,
is
no
an 8,
whammies.
right?
No whammy, no whammy.
That's
Whammy.
14.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Ooh,
That's
that
a-
is
Not too
good.
bad at
That's
all.
Not too bad.
That's
I'll
a,
take it.
that's a great roll. It's a great
Seems
roll.
pretty good.
Okay, so that is your reroll, Saskia, and
Yep.
That's pretty good.
you can try.
Oh,
and,
that got me up to
I will-
that got me up to max hit points anyway. Right.
Oh, hey. So I will then try to do it for Repulsia, which I don't think I can do the same. Can I do the same thing with her?
So yeah, you're at 3 hit points now. That's all you've lost, Feral. So you're almost max. Yes, you can do the same thing with Repulsia,
Okay, just not re-rolling.
just not re-rolling.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, that is a miss, just barely. Oh, you know what? I just realized
Okay.
you could, Lamontia, you could probably assist her on those checks, huh?
Oh yeah, I can. Let me do so. Let me do that. So I could possibly give you a +2 if I make it, and I do because I think I only need a 10 to assist.
That is correct. So you will
So you get a +2.
get.
So
Oh,
that's
20.
just barely, huh? Right? That'd be a 20.
You would think it would be with the +10. It would be easy to hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Honestly,
Not rolling well.
healing without.
Remember, only the GM gets good rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them's the rules.
Hey, for what it's worth, I haven't killed any of you
The
yet,
rolls.
so I don't want to hear any complaining.
I'm close.
Close.
Yeah.
All right,
That dream was very close.
So give me 2d8 hit point. 2d8 for Repulsia, please, Miss Saskia.
8, right?
2d8.
Oh.
That is just enough to heal her up to max because she only had 4 hit points of damage anyway.
Oh. Whew.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Do we want to do something for this? The chick in charge that will probably give us a paycheck.
take the thing off her chest?
Yeah.
If we haven't already.
I mean, it was just laying on her chest.
Yeah.
I feel like it probably fell off. As we were
Yeah,
talking.
yeah. It looked like they were putting it there, planning on doing whatever the heck it is that they were supposed to do, and they just didn't get around to it yet.
We interrupted
Alright.
them.
Correct.
Is she stable
Does
enough?
she have any open wounds?
Do we need to treat her at all?
Laramis, no. She is unconscious. She looks badly beaten. She does look cut up, but nothing. It doesn't look like she can't recover from it.
So I
Alright.
don't know. Maybe I don't know. Probably just.
Then I'm ready to go after this.
We'll just throw some blankets on her and head out.
Maybe like an ice pack or something.
Would it be safer to take her to our ship, or just leave her here? Or just anybody can come in?
Well, if they think they've already cleared this area, they may not come back.
Besides, we've killed most of them anyway.
How do you know? We haven't been.
Is there a way to
Never been
like?
Because I counted the number of impacts you let through this shield.
We
I've
locked the
never
door.
been through the tunnels.
Yeah,
yet.
like, can we like lock the door so that she
Sure.
can get out if she needs to with her like clearance? But
Yeah,
like they'd have to break it down to get in.
I'll allow it.
Hey, lock it now.
So a couple of things. A couple things are going to happen. First thing that happens is, as I told you earlier, I need that owl. What did I do with that owl? I guess I deleted
It's
it.
It's
on
up
the
there in the
bed.
bed where the woman is.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so the first thing, I had the clear on. Let me turn off my. Okay. As you exit the medicine facility, trying to kind of lock it down to keep Laramis Tanuash safe, as she's trapped in there with a currently disemboweled Sally Hemmings. I'm sure that'll be fine when she wakes up.
Therapy will cure that. Don't worry.
You look over
Can
here
we say
to
that we covered it up with a blanket?
the. Oh, maybe. It's less fun.
Door's locked. They're going
He
on.
sees the blood soaking through, but not the inside.
Yeah. As you look over here to the left in this little maintenance kind of like room, you do see the bloody footprints leading towards one of the stairs, or not the stairs, one of the ladders leading down into the maintenance corridors. However, that happened 30 minutes ago. Between resting up, between investigating the medicine area, making certain Laramis, she could be anywhere. And sure enough, you just hear. I can't whistle.
Uh-oh.
My lips are too dry. Yeah, you hear that whistle, and you look out over, and you feel like you hear it coming from the exit, like the dock exit. And then all of a sudden, it sounds like somebody is patched into the speakers of the facility. And you just hear, "Hi, gang. Glad to see that you're up and at 'em. Just want you to know we got everything that we needed, and we're going to be heading out of here now. So that was fun. And it looks like, all those ships in the sky got broken. Oh well. More bodies for the Empire. If you'd like to come say goodbye, I'm at the exit of the facility. I'd sure like to see you one last time." And then you just hear like the as the sound of the
Jeez.
speakers cuts out.
She's the worst.
Because Alt
Can
is
I
still
see
Release
pissed.
the snake.
Is it
Oh.
down this way?
Because Alt is so pissed off still, he just charges off with Wilhelmina still in tow on his back.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I'm worried it's a trap.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Very worried.
I'm gonna go ahead and clean. I'm gonna enter the mask mode here, and that is going. It's gonna take a minute, y'all. So just wait.
Yeah, let's do our bio break.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take our bio break while Fantasy Grounds clears this mask for us, and then go. Way to go.
Cool.
Do we want to do a giveaway? I have a thing to give away. but-
Oh, if you want to, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm gonna get it going. It is a humble bundle for the train sim bundle. 1 hour. If we need to extend it, we can.
1 hour.
1 hour.
And
Nice.
if you want to enter, you press !! waffle.
Waffle.
Raffle.
Waffle.
You're a
I like
waffle.
my waffles. Well, thank you. Waffles are delicious, so you must like me.
And you guys can enter too if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I leave that for the viewers.
It's
Waffles
ra-
are
BRB.
delicious.
raffle.
They've already won one, so.
Yeah, Dave might want to give it to one of his friends.
What's the game?
It's a train simulator. It was a humble bundle.
My friend sent me the CDC zombie preparedness plan. Like they didn't know that it was there.
You gotta peek over it.
DNT. It's dynamite.
Actually, no, TNT is not dynamite. TNT
I
has an
know.
REF of 1.
But that's the
Dynamite has an REF of 0.97, and C4 has an REF of 1.34.
song. That's the song. The power loud.
I don't care. They're wrong.
It's about to explode.
I worked with explosives. I know them too well. I actually, right now, though, I'm forgetting the REF of a blasting cap. I think it's 1.4 or 5.4.
Put waffle.
Hi, Della. Oh, there's my pupper. There's my pupper.
My job was explosives. I know it way too well.
Put
So,
giveaway thing in the title. Stream title.
Depends. Sometimes that work helps. Sometimes people show up just for that.
So I say we let it be for our loyal subscribers. We're here because they love us.
Train simulator. We got one entry so far.
Oh yeah.
but I'm surprised I haven't gotten a ticket with that new car.
It's like a red Ford Mustang, isn't it? Or no, it's like a. What was it again?
It
It's
was a
a-
white Challenger, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a white Challenger. It's a 2020 Challenger.
I knew it was just something awesome. Well, that's good because 2020 was a challenging year.
Exactly.
Haha.
And I've had it up to 127.
Oh,
I got
That's
a little
crazy.
bit scared and backed off it.
So I don't know if I've shown you guys this, and I don't know who sent me this. I have a suspicion that it's Ceiling Ninja who sent me this. Ceiling Ninja, are you still there? If you are, you could tell me if you're the one who sent me this. But it is a 3D printed dumpster with a fire on it that says 2020. I don't know if you all can see it. I know that Ceiling Ninja owns a printer, and I'm not. He did not send me that. Okay, that answers my question. I think it was another friend of mine. Anyway, it's on my desk because it's appropriate.
That's
Actually,
appropriate.
your camera's not even showing up for me.
My camera?
Oh, there you are.
Oh.
Apparently, we've got so many people that it just shoved you off to the side, and I don't need to see you.
Okay, well, that just hurt my feelings a little bit. No problems, though.
Well,
I'm sure I'll be
that's what Zoom did, not me.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Blame the technology. Alpaca's gonna die.
So during the funeral from my great uncle, one of the things that one of my family members, we go out camping every year for Memorial Day, 4th of July at this family member's campgrounds. And last 4th of July, I brought up a box of, fireworks. It was mortar shots because they're 3.5-inch mortar shots are legal in the state of West Virginia because what's not? Well, apparently, he went to bed and they still had some that they were launching off. And when he went down to the campsite the next time, he found a 3.5-inch hole in the side of his camper.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
So he started digging in the hole and found the mortar, whole still. Just the fuse had,
Yikes.
just the fuse, or it had just gotten like knocked out or something like that for the charge.
I have a mortars are one of those things that really scare. Well, I don't want to say scare me, but they spook me. When I was in 5th grade, we used to have these huge block parties in my town because I lived in an unincorporated town on the edges of the suburbs of Chicago, so you could get away with a lot. Like we used to ride our dirt bikes up and down the street without there being problems. And these big block parties for 4th of July, we would do like fireworks celebrations, and I remember we did them all the way from like 3rd grade to I don't know 7th or 8th grade, something like that. Maybe even 8th. Anyway, we had to stop doing them because there was a guy who took a mortar and he overpacked it, and he wanted to scare everybody, and so his plan was to launch it in the back where nobody else was, not in like the designated fireworks area. Because he overpacked it, the mortar itself blew up and created shrapnel that went everywhere.
Oh no.
And I just remembered like a bunch of screaming and yelling, and the lady in back of me fell, and because she got hit by it, she wasn't there. I don't know what would have happened to me, but ever since then, like I have to get over, like I like going to see fireworks, but I have to get like over this mental hump, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But the mortars
I hate
I'm
fireworks.
the
I
mortar
don't enjoy them. I hate them.
the mortars I'm talking about, you just drop the ball down in the tube, have the fuse out, and then you light that. There's no way to
Gotcha.
put more than one in it.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, like I just remember that freaking me out. Oh, I should check Fantasy Grounds. Okay, cool. I am going to go ahead and clear Alt Black's drawings because I think that will help Fantasy Grounds a little bit.
Nah.
I'm doing fine, honey. Thanks.
You know what? I'm actually going to test that theory really quick. Let's go to the delete mask. No. That's not what I want to do. I want to enter mask mode. I'm going to do a little corner right here. See if that takes... Okay, yeah, that didn't help at all. Oh, maybe it did. I don't know.
Is that mask mode gonna help for COVID?
How about Texas and Missouri going full send?
I got my first vaccine on Thursday.
No
Yay!
way! Congrats.
Yay! Now
Thank
you're being
you,
tracked
thank
by the
you.
government. Congratulations.
I know. I have a microchip right here.
Because your phone doesn't already do that.
I know. My phone is listening to me every day. But so I've got my next appointment on March 25th. I got the Pfizer vaccine, so
That's
I
awesome.
will, which
Tell
is good.
Alexa to stop listening.
Don't worry, that vaccine by Pfizer doesn't have many things for women, but if you have a longer erection than 4 hours and you're a male, seek medical attention.
Right.
Good to know.
I think that's Viagra, but
Well, Pfizer makes Viagra.
Oh, okay.
That's the joke.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that sounds like dubious medical information. Okay, so
It's getting handsy there.
let's talk about what's going on. So the crew. Do you guys see these lights on the map? Go ahead and place your tokens somewhere there. I know that Alt Black said that he was kind of running ahead with Wilhelmina on his back. So
yeah, and I
go
can
ahead.
occupy the same square as him.
Yes. So that purple circle is actually where one of the remnants of the drop pods is. Yeah. So that'll be fine right there. And
Circle. Well, I'm missing
Okay.
part of the map, I think.
So-
I'm gonna run around the drop.
so as your crew is like running up and drawing closer.
Oh, map for chat.
Oh, let me go ahead. Oh, that's good because I've accidentally revealed something, and I'm glad that they can't see it.
I'm in
Okay.
the wrong... I can't see the bottom of the map.
Good, perfect. So actually, right about where Feral is where I want where everybody would be able to run to without something happening. So that's what I meant to say. My apologies. So if you could back up your
Feral
character
knows
a
what's
little
going
bit,
on.
Alt Black. That's
fine.
fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine right there. And okay, that's everybody. Is that everybody? Who are we missing? Saskia.
Saskia's
Saskia is
way
all the way
back in
back
I'm
there.
back a
yeah.
little ways. I'm still keeping an eye on
She
things.
wants to use her sniper.
I got my sniper.
All right. So as you draw closer, you guys see a couple of things. You see a giant hulking creature in the doorway to where you guys came in.
Hulk.
And the creature,
Jeff.
probably about the moment that you see the creature is also when you see Sikna, maybe between its legs or on the other side.
Past his legs.
For those who
Oh.
are,
not like literally under his legs.
I'm just going to go ahead and show it
thing,
for our
jeez.
people.
Oh.
It is a giant, what appears to be like flesh golem.
Mom?
With looks to be like faces coming out of its like back, this long tongue. It does not looking like it's messing around. You also see
Nice,
a
Dave.
body hanging from one of its hands.
Ugh.
And so I need
Let the body hit the floor!
So as you draw close, you hear a couple things. First thing you hear is Sickness saying, "Don't take a step closer. I would really hate for something to happen to this poor gentleman that you will have executed because of your actions. So why don't we just go ahead and take a step back and breathe?" Okay? From this unmoving creature's hands, you see a struggling Zagoho, who you know to be the chief researcher who's kind of helped you with everything. One of the first.
Big Z.
Big Z!
It is Big Z, and he gives you a fist pump as you say Big Z. But he appears to be struggling, if not choking, in this creature's grasp. Sikna pauses for a moment as you get close, and she says, "We've had a lot of fun together. And just looking at all of these spaceships blown up, running away, being, repurposed. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Something I want you all to experience. Nobody even ever has to know about Sphere 3. In fact, it could just disappear.
Oh.
Nobody could ever know about how places like this or planets like Tagaho," she looks directly at Saskia, "whatever happened to them? Just joining the void."
Fine by me. Let's get on the Midnight Rose. Let's get out of here. Oh.
All right. You little crazy bird. Tell me, you said you already have what you want. Do you have it on you right now?
Oh, no. No, the Dominion has all of the information that it's going to need to awaken one of the old ones, and that'll be perfect enough.
Oh,
She's
all right.
smiling.
But you know, one of the things that I'm a very big, I really have a passion for something, and I hold up a detonator in my hand. You know, your Dominion might rise, the old ones, whatever the fuck it is. But I'd like to think that you'd like to get off here as well.
Oh, I definitely am.
Oh, but if I let go of this right now, this entire sphere will blow up with you on it as well.
I forgot, is this a bluff check or is this real?
This is real.
That's right, I remember.
Remember
I
how
remember
pissed
this,
off
I
all
remember.
Black is? I had them rig it.
Yes, I remember. Go ahead and she's going to roll a sense motive check. Give me just a second to find her. Whatever the heck I did with her.
So what would it be, like an intimidate?
Yeah, go
I mean,
ahead.
it's not really, because like
This is
he's
completely
being-
real.
Yeah, because this is. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she looks at you through pierced eyes and she says, "What would that accomplish?"
Yeah.
You dead, I think.
You dead. I'm dead. We're all dead. And we won't have to see your fucking old god rise.
That's true.
You won't have to see it, but it won't stop it from happening.
Oh, that's fine. I've lived a great life in combat. I've never been scared to die. Every one of these starfighters joined knowing they might die. But your mission, you might not have signed up to die.
So I want everybody to roll. How does everybody take that in? Because Alt Black's essentially willing to risk all of your lives.
It's like,
Well, I'd like to go
protest.
first. If that's okay. No. Well, for one thing, Sharon is very much, enamored with Alt Black because he's human, and he's like physically the perfect human. So she's gonna go along with what he says because of that. Another thing is that she is very unemotional, and she doesn't necessarily care about her survival as much as she does the progression of her race. And number 3, she gets that regardless of whether or not she dies, the old one that's gonna happen. And if we die, yeah, we don't have to deal with it. And Stigna won't get to see it, which gives her some satisfaction. And lastly, Alt is the one with the detonator, so regardless of what I say or think or feel, he's gonna do what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
So there's no point in trying to protest, because that's like an emotional thing, and she's not an emotional being.
Okay.
So she's pretty much on board with it for all those reasons.
The rest of you?
Started tuning.
What did you say, Farrell?
I started tuning.
You started tuning.
Started tuning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I want to try to slip into the shadows while he's got their attention.
Let me roll a perception check. Oops. I'm trying something a little bit different tonight, where I have Zoom just as a window that I pull up every so often right in front of me, so that way I'm not breaking my neck the whole night long.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's taking me just a second here. Okay.
Oh, I thought of another reason. If we blow the place up, then people will know what happened. If we just go along with what Signa says, it's gonna be like she says, no one will ever know that this place existed, and we don't want that. We don't want them to get away with it, basically.
Pocket, you do slink into the shadows. Listen, all I'm saying is this. I'm going to leave one way or another. One way or another. Whether it's in death, and I rejoin the Dominion as my good friend here, and she kind of walks up to this giant flesh golem and like pats it on the lower calf. Okay. Or you just let or I'd love to see this thing through. All I'm saying is we've had a good ride.
All right, you crazy bird. You say you'll join the Dominion. How will you join the Dominion when your corpse is fried and there is nothing left of you?
Well,
I think she's be assimilated.
There's nothing left of you to be an undead monster or minion. There's nothing left of you.
It
well,
will literally be ash.
I'll tell you what.
There will be no flesh left.
Step forward and let Big Z pass behind us.
why?
Because if you don't, it's about to get very bright in here. Let Big Z go. Step away from the door.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
well, two questions. One, is the door open to the hangar?
Yes.
And two, can we see the Midnight Rose from here?
You can, but again, it's like, I think we said 40 yards, 50 yards away. So it's a pretty good sprint. You are in a position to roll another perception check, Pocket. Go ahead and roll for me.
Or your stealth, or just perception?
Perception. Okay. They're two fairly big things, so you didn't have to roll super high. The first thing you see up in the sky is what she said was the truth. It appears that the Dominion's flesh ships have won the day. The pirates that they were fighting have either been scattered or destroyed. That's one. Second thing that you see is the big ship has since turned around and looks like it's heading away, and two of the smaller ships were destroyed in the battle, and one ship is left behind, and it looks like it is essentially sending out a shuttlecraft to this location. That is currently what you see, Pocket.
Okay. I don't know how to relay this information without giving myself away.
Sure.
Could he use his little PDF thing, communicator?
So now he is in the shadows, but you don't have any cover where you are. You can
Yeah.
stealth to about there without there being any issues. I know that you're removing it because he was talking, and I get that. I appreciate that. But as soon as you pass that line, there's no cover really for you to hide behind, and you're in plain sight. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's like, I really wish it didn't come to this. But I suppose Kasatha, I suppose they can, anything with flesh can really become part of the Dominion. Herbert! And the big, hulking creature looks towards her, slowly. And she just goes,
Oh no.
and I need you all to roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Roll, Rick, roll.
Roll, Vicar, roll, Vicar, roll, Vicar, roll, Vicar, roll for initiative. Oh, wait, why don't I just play it? That's more fun.
Yeah.
Boy, I got plenty of time to think about my next move.
Did you
All right,
roll
before
poorly?
the comments start, one of the things Alt Black says,
All right, very well. This was one of the spent detonators from the battle before.
Okay, you roll intimidation.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Initiative.
We'll take that as your roll. We'll take that 19 plus your initiative roll. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Let me go ahead and roll for initiative. Okay, a 29. That's good. That's really good. And a 15. Not bad. Middling.
Middling roll.
Middling. Yes.
Middling.
Yes. Yes.
Middling.
I
Right.
do declare. Yes.
Mm.
So I've been joking with Jackie because I'm getting ready to apply for seminary, and I found out Harvard has a divinity school, and I told her I just want to apply there and go there just so I could be like, yes, I'm a Harvard man. Yes.
Yale has a divinity school too, which is
Yeah.
where I am. Yeah. So you could be a Yale man. as
Yes. I'm Yale. Yes.
well. Yale.
Indubitably.
Indubitably, yes.
Isn't Yale known as a party school?
No.
no.
You think that probably just because George W. Bush went here?
Yeah.
WVU, though, is 5th ranked in the nation for party schools. It used to be a
Really?
little bit higher.
Times. I was mostly saying that just because it was funny to me. All right, let's go ahead and do this. A little bit of this action. Then we're going to go over here. And we're going to do a little bit of this action. Gonna go ahead. That's
okay,
a little
I have-
loud though, so gonna go ahead and do a little bit of that action.
I have a question,
Please.
and I have a guess on what the answer would be, but I have this frag grenade that I've been holding on to,
You do.
and if I were to say roll it towards one of my party members without like
Pulling the pin.
without making it
Yeah, without
pulling
pulling
the
the pin.
how,
pulling
like
the pin.
is there a way I can do that, and how far could I roll it? Like rolling's probably easier than throwing because I don't have to
Yeah.
aim as much. Does it roll?
Either way, it's
Would it be
to-
about the same?
yeah, to hit a square with a ranged thrown weapon, a square, mind you, not a person. It is a DC 5,
Okay.
so it's not difficult at all.
Okay. So I could attempt to do that at some point.
You could. All right. It is this creature's turn. It goes first. I feel like we need like even more epic music, like Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, but I don't want to get sued music. So, or Duel of the Fates. Okay, so it is this creature's turn. Herbert.
Let me try to Final Fantasy. Come on.
For its first action, takes what appears to be like this giant like bone thing that just like shoots out of its wrist, and in front of all of you, while Zagoho is choking, he just like straight up impales Zagoho through the chest. And Big Z.
Big Z.
And you see like the lights go out from his eyes as he
Wow.
as he just like slides off onto the floor. And
That's crap.
Well, that's effed.
and then begins to walk towards your party. I think I can get...
That's crap.
You screw that guy.
Think about there. 30 feet, it moves towards you. Pocket, you are up.
Wouldn't it be Repulsion's turn since you rolled 19?
Oh, you know what? That's right. I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and change your initiative.
Yeah. I didn't.
Change your initiative.
Okay, Repulsia, then. You are second. You probably see this as Big Z falls before you.
Yay! Well, I'm all out of spells, level 1 spells.
I'm gonna rage quit. So go home.
Why are you going to rage quit?
Big C's dead.
Big Z.
Big Z's dead.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Big
guys.
Z.
Did he
So
take
I'm gonna
max damage?
I'm gonna fire my semi-auto pistol at his mouth. I don't know. What?
His mouth.
It's your call. Whatever you'd like
Now
to
there
do.
is actually a rule I believe I read about targeting certain body parts.
Yeah,
That is
the
true. It
DC
de-
would probably be a lot higher.
yes.
Then yeah, no. I'm just gonna fire at him.
Damn it! I thought I was gonna get to look up the rule.
Uh,
Well, still look
I mean,
it
you
up
can look it
because
up.
we
I might be able
need
to use it.
at some point if the vulnerability is revealed. Yeah, I'm gonna fire that pistol.
okay, so you pull out your pistol with your fragile little vestigial arms and try and aim it at him.
How do I do damage? I have used pistols.
Fantasy Grounds. It's doing a little bit of chugging for me. I don't know about you guys. Oh no! Well, good job, Fantasy Grounds. Oh, oh,
Whoa.
maybe it's maybe.
Whoa.
Maybe. Okay, who has real dice?
I do.
I
do.
downstairs.
Yes.
I do.
do
Okay.
too.
Repulsia, go ahead and roll me a d20.
I don't have them on me. Hang on.
I got it.
In the
Oh,
interest of
it
keeping
worked.
this thing going.
I think. Oh, someone rolled something.
Can't you just do it? Can't you? Did we put a dice roller in Discord?
Jester, are you rolling dice or are you doing something else?
Oh, I've got my dice in hand. If she wants me to roll, I can roll.
Yeah, if you could just roll for me. We do have a dice
I
roller
can
in
roll, I can
Discord,
roll, I
but
can
let's
roll.
just do this.
Did it not go through in Fantasy
It
Grounds?
just did in Fantasy Grounds.
I just
Oh.
saw one go,
Man, mine is still
Yeah.
chugging.
but
4
everyone
plus
else's
2
might not
equals
have
6.
updated yet.
Semi-auto pistol tactical versus KAC.
6.
that's
Yes.
the
She rolled damage.
No, it's an attack roll.
Yeah, it's an attack roll.
Oh
It's
yeah.
an attack roll. She just rolled poop.
Yeah, it says versus KAC. It's an attack roll.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well,
Okay, so you pull out your pistol
she's
and
so
you.
like angry and like shaking with anger, and you know she's weak anyway. So.
I thought you said she was unemotional.
Oh yeah, right. Never mind.
Well, like mentally unemotional, but like physically,
is,
she's probably kind of hyped
Mentally
up.
unavailable.
She is
Fair.
it's an
Adrenaline.
unemotional race, but
Okay, well, hey, Fantasy Grounds is working again, so that's solid. Awesome. Just had to wait it out. All right, Repulsia, she's shaking with Mind Rage
yeah.
after
Mind
seeing Big Z go down. Pocket, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna move to right here, and I want to use a trick or trick attack.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check for your trick attack.
Crit.
That will be
Damn.
that is a successful stealth check against Sikna. Go ahead and
Nice.
go ahead and roll me the attack to hit.
Do it, Pocket.
That will miss Sikna. So maybe you're just
Damn.
angry at Big Z dying. Sikna sees you finally out of the corner of your eye, and at the very last second steps out of the way of the shot before it can land. And she just looks at you and she goes, "Well, that wasn't very nice."
Uh-oh.
Anything else,
That's
Pocket?
That fish.
I moved and made an attack, so that's all I can do.
Okay, it is Wilhelmina's turn.
I'm going to
Wilhelmina, real quick. Reach in my right breast pocket.
Oop.
Touch my titty.
That's not a free action, though.
Yeah, it is. You're just gonna grab the actual detonator.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, with my one of my arms. I'm gonna use a
Yeah.
move equivalent action. Prankster,
Okay.
can I grab the detonator also without using a standard action?
Yes, I'll allow
Oh,
it.
there you go.
Okay. I do
If
have
I
6
fall,
arms,
if I fall,
and I'm on his back.
and this happens, and you know the good time to use it, use that.
All right, alt black. All right. So then I will use a move equivalent action to use my custom micro lab to ID the creature with a life science check of 28.
All right, go ahead and the life science of so you're okay.
Yeah, because I treat it like a natural 20 because I consumed a move action, and I have a +8 to life science.
Okay, you would know this to be essentially a flesh golem. It this particular one has blind sense scent 60 feet,
Okay.
low light vision. What else would you like to know? I'll give you 2 questions.
Okay. Special attacks.
When it runs, it can trample people.
Considering the average
Ooh,
size
okay.
of
It
our
has
party.
trample and
That's
then
not good, but it's small.
special defenses.
It does not have any special defenses. It doesn't have anything like DR or anything like that.
All right. Stay out of its path. It looks like it can trample you.
Okay.
It's flesh golem.
Roger that.
other words, fight
All
it from
right.
cover.
And then. So she's out of range. I'm not very good. Okay, so that was the move action. Okay, and then I'm going to attempt to shoot it with a night melatonin dart. It's in 30 feet.
Okay.
So I am on Alt Black's back, but I'm gonna like
Anything at all?
fire over his shoulder with a night dart.
Okay, go ahead.
Night.
Go ahead and
Meant
roll
for
me
like normal
Okay.
size.
to hit.
I was gonna roll an actual die, like because it just felt good, but now because I caught them, now here we go.
You
Let's
can
do it.
roll if you would like to roll an actual die. I trust you.
No, I'll take that. I'll take that one.
No, I insist. Since it's what you really want to do, that's fine. Okay, so that will hit, and you inject it with a dart as it hits its flesh. It goes in, and it just goes like tries to like knock it out.
Okay, what does the melatonin dart that you gave me do to it?
Okay, essentially it makes it sleepy, and gives it a -2 to AC.
Okay. Okay, so
AC.
here's where I'm gonna because this is like the rule of cool. My normal biohacker inhibitor would have given it a -2 to AC.
Okay.
So can I get a little something extra?
Yeah, I'll allow it. I will make it a -3 total to AC.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Will it affect his attack at all? Are you sure about that? I think it affects his attack. Pretty sure it would. I don't think it would be an attack as well.
I tell you what, I will let you guys choose. I will either give it a -3 to its AC, as it is sluggish
no.
and can't defend itself,
We'll just take
or
AC.
I will give it a -3 to its to hit.
Ooh, -3 to hit.
And
That's pretty good.
I'm going to let rule of cool. I'm going to let
-3
Wilhelmina.
to hit?
Yes.
Yeah, to hit.
I'm going to let Wilhelmina choose though, because she was the one to fire the dart. So either
you
a
go.
decrease to its AC, or a decrease to its to hit.
-3 to hit.
Montia would know best what's more
-3 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then I'm going to shoot it with my inhibitor next round and give it the -2 to AC.
Thinking ahead. I don't like it.
Stop thinking.
PK on round one.
How dare you use your brains to think? Okay, cool.
Well, that's not what we're using Repulsion for.
Okay, so yeah, it takes a -3 to hit. I don't know how to program that in on the fly, so hold me to that when I roll the attack.
Oh, we will.
Oh, I have no doubt. All right, Wilhelmina, anything else?
That's it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, it is Sickna's turn. Sickna bolts. Just begins running for the landing pad as fast as she can. And I'm going
Get
to
her.
reveal some more here. Oh no! It pooped out Fantasy Grounds. Okay, it's good though.
Oh no.
All right, we're good. All right, so yeah, Sickna bolts with both move actions. It just begins to run. Oh, Black. I think you should run up to it
Do
and
not
punch it.
let Sickna get away.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm
Because
gonna chase it, yeah.
Alt Black has been focused on her since the beginning, and he could not actually see Big Z die.
Yes, and you cannot see where Sickna went.
Yeah.
You don't know that she bolted yet.
I just know that she's down past the door.
You know she's down past the door. You
Down
could
the
probably
door.
hear, but you can't hear anything else, like her running
Yeah.
away or anything.
But Alt Black has been pissed off at her. How is it that you measure move?
Actually, you know what? No,
Holding
that's.
down both mouse buttons.
I think it is a great idea to
Right?
abandon Farah, Repulsia, and Saskia. Go ahead.
Wow.
I mean, I did do a little bit.
I'm starting to think that you're not on our side.
I'm not. I'm just making observations as the GM. That's all I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when this happened in the last game.
Well, Wilhelmina is attached to my back.
True.
So I am
Awesome.
going to move, and I believe I can move up to here.
You have 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Gets dirty feet. You should wash them.
So you still have another action left.
So you could double move.
What is that? 50?
Actually,
that
I
was
see.
double move, right?
That was a double move because that was like
Wait.
50.
Where was I?
Like here?
I think you were like right here. So yeah, it's like 45, 50 feet.
Yeah, so that's
Alright.
a double move to move to there.
Then
So
I'll
you
move
might as
right,
well move.
So
Yeah,
actually,
move right here.
from where she was, by the way, she would be off the map. So we're gonna have to do a little theater of the minding it. But she is another 30 feet away. Like take
She
that
gone.
distance. Yeah, she's
Oh.
she's off the. It doesn't mean you can't see her. That's what I mean by theater of the mind. But she's running,
said-
and you can see her far away.
So she's about 60 feet away from me.
From that location, because she's doing a run action, which would be. So actually, my apologies. She wouldn't be more. She'd be like 120 feet away because as a run in a straightforward line, you can move 4 times your move speed in your turn if that is what you're doing for your whole turn. So she's like 120 feet away from this location where the arrow is starting. Make sense? I'm open if
Yeah.
you want to try and do something, but she is booking it.
Killer.
Death.
I mean,
to
you
her.
could
So
run
you-
after her.
So you're saying that I can do 120 feet movement speed?
Yeah.
If you're booking it after her.
If you're booking it and you have nothing in your way. So where were you? Because if you were here,
Oh,
I wouldn't allow it.
yeah, because
Is that-
I was right about here. No,
Yeah, we
I
were
was-
on this side of the thingy.
Yeah, I was right about here.
I could book it on my
you
next
weren't
turn.
that close to me. You weren't.
No,
that close to me.
No,
Honestly,
we were
I'm
further. We
probably
were
gonna
like
go for the
you were
midnight
like
one.
over here. We were like here. Where are you going?
That's
Yeah.
where you were?
I thought we were like here.
I thought, yeah, you guys were.
Where Wilhelmina
There.
is.
Yeah, that's where I was.
That's 100% where you guys were.
Actually, yeah, that looks better because I had to roll. Would have had to roll my grenade a little
We're
further to get
right
it to
around
him.
where this thing is.
Okay, if you want to chase after her, you could with 120 feet of movement, yes. But again, you wouldn't know where she was until you got to about here.
Yeah, about half. So you have to do like a one full movement action and then run for your next.
Yeah,
movement
you'd
action.
probably like move one, like looking for her, and then you see her bolting, and you're like, shit, and then you try and sprint. But she will have a big lead. I think it's the fairest way I can play that. You could totally do that and let your teammates die. I am okay with that. Go ahead. In fact, I encourage it.
You could do a full run action, and when it's Wilhelmina's turn, she can do her.
Ooh,
But-
yeah.
Yeah.
It'll
But
come
that
back
does leave
around.
us to deal with this.
It's kind of like I'm like thinking about when I played a cavalier and like my mount, you know, I would use his move action.
You use your
I'm,
horse.
I'm your horse.
Yeah. He was a dog. He was a dog. So that makes it better.
More
or
like
worse.
a jackass, but okay.
All right. You know what? I think I will. I'll go ahead and move forward and see that she's booking it.
Okay.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so right there. How far can I get up to her with the remaining movement action
If you're running or if you're double moving.
if I'm running? So I would have got here, seen that she's running, and then took off.
Then you just have
And you
to
have
move.
another 90.
Well, you'd have another 30 feet if it's a double move action. Rules is written.
Oh, so I can't,
can't
move
run?
and
You can't
then
run as your single second action.
If you're moving
Ah.
and then looking around, that would
Got
be
it,
a
I
double
see.
move action, and then you would go.
Okay.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. 2 move actions. There we go.
Okay. All right. So you guys are, I'm going to say you guys are about 90 feet away from her. Okay. She has a sizable lead on you because she had all that inertia and she is running. Okay. We're going to leave it there. We're going to come back to that. Saskia, you are alone as Jester has abandoned you again at another dire moment.
She's not totally alone. She got 2 meat shields. I mean,
She's got a brain shield
An
and
otter.
and an otter.
Very squishy.
I think it's gonna run them over.
Mostly fake hair.
Hey, you ought to respect me.
All right, Saskia, what are you going to do?
All right. It's a little bit tight on the rifle range. He's pretty big. So I'll probably kind of move back a little bit.
Sure.
And like set up with the rifle to get a shot on him.
Okay, go ahead and roll me to hit on this creature. Saskia takes about a 20-foot step
miss.
back and just maybe she's just over like freaking out over Big Z
Probably
dying.
looking at all black.
She shot before she aimed.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, where's that guy going? Let me
And
see this thing
you
here,
tried
and
to
then I miss
no-scope him.
it.
All right, Farrell.
I did
you
a 360 no scope.
are... Farrell, you're up.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Farrell's up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shoot him with my pistole.
Don't forget you started a tuning
Yes.
before we started all this.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
And he has
So
a negative
this will
3
be.
to hit.
Okay. Thank you.
round 2 on your attune.
I'm going to do a full semi-auto pistol, like empty a clip, this direction,
Sure.
and
Waft it.
what?
Okay, both attacks will miss. The first one
That's jacked up.
just hits the wall.
Oh,
the
no.
second one, its tough hide rebuffs. Funny enough,
Even
though,
with the -3 to hit?
well,
He has a -3 to hit you,
correct.
not a -3 to his AC.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
his.
yes. So yes, that will. That
Oh.
second one will be a miss.
A
Okay,
whiff.
okay, Farrell, that is your turn. It is round 2, and it is the golem's turn, and it does not mess around. It just takes a step up to Farrell, and it's giant. In fact, it is a huge, huge creature, and it's going to go ahead and it brings up like both fists and like tries to bring them down on top of Farrell in a big like crushing attack,
Uh-oh.
a slam, if you will. That is going to be, with the -3 already in there, a 26 to hit.
Oh fuck. Okay.
All right. That will do some damage
no.
to Farrell. That is going to do 14 points of damage as it throws Farrell up into the air, and he gets damaged severely from the attack. Repulsia, you just seen this as Farrell just gets pushed back. He seems to be the meat shield for the party. What do you do?
A tanking otter.
Water tank.
Water
Can we
tank.
assume that the golem is facing Feral?
Yes.
So if
I'll
he were to
take-
do that charge, he would go in that direction, right?
Yeah, if he did do the charge, yes. You see, like, light hit the little dust motes.
Alright, I'm gonna move. Wait, no.
Seeing how our tank took off for the weakest person, I guess I'll have to tank this thing.
Don't worry,
Sure
I
you
got a
can do
plan.
it.
I got a plan.
He's gonna blow the detonator when he's
No.
clear away and kill everyone inside and escape.
Wilhelmina has a detonator.
I have the detonator.
I gave her
No, what he'll
instructions
do
if
is
I
he'll wait
fall.
till I DPS it down, and then he'll come in for the kill. That's what he'll do.
All right,
You
Repulsia.
know.
Fire my semi-auto pistol.
Okay,
That's
you're
scan.
gonna go ahead and you move apparently somewhere. I can't
Yeah.
find you.
Yeah, to the south.
Oh, I see.
She's right by that circle, 10 feet circle.
You move
Like,
by the drop
side
pod.
behind him. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll me to hit with that pistole.
I am going to aim at his tiny head.
You're gonna actually aim.
Yeah, because that's a different roll.
Okay, it is a minus to hit, just so you're aware. But it will do more damage if you hit.
Oh, I have to get a crit to hit.
Oh fuck. And it's not.
Yeah, no matter what, that's just gonna miss. As it just goes
Reroll.
wide.
Reroll.
Oh, she's using a reroll.
If you'd like to,
Okay.
you have
I
one
thought you
more.
already spent yours.
Do you have
Huh?
one more spell left, or are you all out of spells?
I
I'm
thought
all
you
out of
spent
spells.
yours on the medical check.
No,
No, she didn't do the
Saskia.
medical
reroll?
check. That was
Oh.
Saskia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, if you'd
Yeah,
like to,
quit
go
trying
ahead
to
and
steal-
reroll.
From our party there, buddy.
I believe in you.
Actually, no. I take it back. I'm not going to reroll.
Okay, not gonna reroll. That is
Okay.
her turn. Pocket, you are up. You see Sikna running very, very fast.
Guys, draw it outside. I start sprinting for the Midnight Rose.
That was
Okay.
my plan too.
Wait, what did you say? I'm sorry, Pocket. I didn't hear you.
I yell for everyone to draw the golem outside.
Okay.
Pocket, you had the exact same idea I did.
All right.
Exact same idea.
All right, so Pocket, you yell to everybody inside to just get outside. Make for the Midnight Rose, and Pocket runs. Anything else, Pocket?
How long is it going to take me to get to the Midnight Rose?
Okay. I believe we said 50 yards away, so 50 yards away would be about 150
150
feet.
feet.
My
If-
movement speed is 30.
which means
so-
if you ran just there, you're probably within 30 feet of the Midnight Rose.
Okay.
Now you have to get up there, and then as your standard action, you would have to open up the Midnight Rose because presumably it's closed up tight. Okay, Sikna is running a little bit away from you towards another area on the dock. You can see her running. Wilhelmina, you are up.
A lot of running going on here.
Okay, so Signa is not within, like, is she with, can I see her? Is she within range of me?
Okay, from where you currently are, Sikna's probably about 90 feet away.
Okay.
And if you do try to shoot her, just want you to be aware. I'm going to give you a minus to hit because presumably Alt Black is running, and so it's going to be harder to aim while you're on him.
Yeah, and she's also out of the range of my needler pistol, so I'd be taking like a range increment minus. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my standard action to just like as All Black is running, I'm gonna stab him.
What the hell?
I was helping you.
And I'm going to give him a plus 10-foot enhancement bonus to his speed.
Oh, shit. Okay.
If the creature has more than one movement type. Okay, so no, it's just regular. Yeah. Plus 10 enhancement bonus to speed. Let's go!
Okay.
Don't do that,
Run like the way you
Don't do that while I'm running. That dug into the bone.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so Sikna begins running. That's all she does on her turn, making it towards another area of the pad. As you guys are looking out, you do see a shuttle inbound, almost about to touch base, to touch down on the pad itself. And the familiar, like, metallic / flesh Dominion ships that you have seen. But she's clearly almost out of here. Out Black, you are up. You feel a sudden shot of adrenaline to your system.
Yeah.
How far is the Midnight Rose from?
Okay, so the midnight.
I am about 25 feet outside, or 25, feet outside the doors of the bay.
Okay, so with your new movement, you could get there this turn because you'd be able to move 160 feet in one round. So you'd be able to make it to the essentially the bay of the Midnight Rose to get on. However, that's all you'll be able to do this round.
I thought you said it was only like 50 feet out of the
50
way.
yards.
50 yards.
Yards. Okay. I run to the Midnight Rose with the idea of getting the weapons fired up.
Okay, you run to the Midnight Rose with Wilhelmina on your back. I don't know about you guys, but this is pretty exciting watching all of this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty jazzed at seeing how this all plays out. Okay, Out Black, Saskia, you are up. You heard
You like jazz?
you heard from them to just get out and to draw it outside.
Yeah, that's. All right, I'll put my sniper away, I guess.
Okay, that
Or-
will be a move action to put your weapon away.
I think you can just
Yeah.
hold it and
Or
run.
drop it
Can
on
I
the
hold it
ground.
and run?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could do that.
Okay. And then I can run 25. I think I'm 20. Oh, I'm 20. All right. So I can use both to just.
You're 20? You're still not able to
Yeah.
drink?
Okay, so
Drink
if
out of
your
the vineyard.
if your move speed is if your move speed is 20, you could make it to about here is what I'm seeing.
Okay. Well, that's not bad. I can go there.
Yeah, if that's your whole action is just running, then that's fine. This is like a Doctor Who episode.
Sure, I'll just run.
Well, your background's fitting.
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Okay, so you run as well. It is now. Let's see, Farrell, you are up. You just got messed up.
Okay, so as I'm falling back to the ground from being tossed up in the air,
Flavor
I'm fully
tossed up.
Huh?
Flavor
Said-
tossed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm fully attuned at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go kaboom.
You go
Kaboom.
ham.
Okay, time to go ham.
Nice.
So, it's 3. It's what was it? 6 dice. How many?
It's 4d6s.
4d6 against my reflex save, which is. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the d20 right now.
Oh come on! Are you kidding me?
You can use your reroll.
Uh-oh.
You
Hey,
have a reroll.
Yeah, let me
Reroll.
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 Yeah,
Reroll.
because that's crap.
And that's below average damage, yeah.
Wop, 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 wop. Oh wow!
There you
Ooh,
go.
much better.
That is much better. Wow. Okay. Worth.
Be fun if he rolls a 3.
If
If he doesn't
There's
make
no-
the reflex save.
exactly. He might have just wasted it.
13 against the 14, so full damage of 17 hit
Yes.
points. Farrell goes supernova as this thing takes 17 damage, and you see like the flesh start to singe, and you could even like get the smell off of it as it kind of like puts up its arms to try and block, but it can't do anything about it. You still have a move action left, Farrell.
And then okay, so I've actually started reading my character sheets now that we're kind of towards the end of the thing.
Okay,
And
that's
I have this thing called
It's a
well,
weird name.
mobility. That's my feet. It's already a thing. So I get a +4 bonus to my AC against
attacks of
attacks of
opportunity.
yes. So I am going to follow suit and start. I'm going to try. Can what I got? 30 feet.
I believe yes. You have 30 feet of movement as a otter.
Okay. All right. So let me measure this shit.
Okay. So you can move 30 feet away. I'm going to go ahead and make that attack of opportunity. He has that wicked-looking bone sword, almost like coming out of his arm, that you saw kill Zagoho. In fact, you see Zagoho right in front of you as you're running away, and that is what he's going to try and do, is gore you with it. So I'm going to go ahead and try and make that attack. A bunch of modifiers on this roll. Now, for my total to hit, it's going to be a 21 against your AC plus 4. Is that going to hit you?
My AC is 14, and
so it'd be 18 total.
18, yes.
Okay, so then
21 hits.
Yes, the 21 will hit as it gets you for 14 points of damage. As it just like cuts into you, and you feel like maybe you just like start bleeding off your back, just an area where you just got like wound, like all better too.
Dave.
I have a question.
So you can actually move like right by Zagoho's body if you want, Farrell, right there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, what is your question, Repulsia?
So if the golem was facing, the opposite way of where Farrell was, is he really able to like turn around?
So there's not really facing.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Pathfinder or Starfinder.
Now,
or Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
so
or D&D.
If he decided to charge, he could go in any direction. It doesn't have to be the direction he's facing.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
So.
Good to know.
Yeah, any adjacent square he could hit or whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about this.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I'm specifically thinking about this is I have a Vesk that I play in Starfinder Society, and he has a light projector in his armor in his chest, and I can choose to do a 50-foot radius, or I can choose to do a 100-foot cone in front of him. So generally, while there isn't facing, there are rules like that where like cone things. So I can see what you're saying. But
well, you have to choose the direction of that cone.
That's true.
That's true, yeah. You don't have to be facing a specific direction.
This thing is in the mood for brains, and so it's going to move up to Repulsia. You like what I did there? And it's going to go ahead and it's going to gore you, because goring is fun. Goring is fun, guys. Let's just be honest about it.
And brains are squishy.
It seems a little gory.
No.
Okay, so here we go. This is going to be at a -3. Oh, wait. I rolled damage. Repulsia, that damage was already applied. We need to take that off, and I need to do the attack. My bad. That's going to hit a 26 total. So, but I will go ahead and just take that damage I did, which is 14 points of damage, as it slashes you along one of your brains. And you take almost your whole stamina pool is gone from that one attack. Repulsia, you are up. What are you going to do?
Come to the club.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to have to run. I was going to do one thing, but...
As far as the flaming thing?
Do a guarded step, then run.
Yeah, because you got to get an opportunity.
How?
And I don't want to do that. Oh yeah.
What is it plus to hit? Dude.
Step back.
Hi.
And then...
You don't miss.
Run... Am I 30 or 20?
Well, keep in mind, you fly. You don't walk.
But I think what's your move speed, though?
30, I think. Maybe
I think it's
20.
Still 30, yeah.
It might be 20. And the character sheet says 5 movement speed if you're walking.
Yeah, that's if I'm like using my body to...
Don't use those legs.
Just like bouncing around.
Okay, psychic
like a
flight. Contemplatives fly supernaturally at a speed of 30 feet with average maneuverability, but their base speed is only 5 feet. So you can move up to 60 feet because you're flying. And you're going to have to fly around the drop pod.
She did a guarded step.
Oh, she did a guarded step. Okay. And then you're going to fly the rest of the way?
That's 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm. Pocket.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make the rest of the way to the ship, and then I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, you make your way to the rest of the ship, and you open the door. That is your turn. The door is open. Wilhelmina, you are up.
Okay, are we at the ship?
You are at the ship.
Yeah, you two are at the ship.
Okay, where is what's her nut? The lady we were chasing.
Sikna is
she-
probably about we'll say about
She's
90, 100 some odd feet, kind of parallel to you guys, but over at like another part of the landing area,
and
waiting
you
for
can
the
see
shuttle.
like a shuttle coming down. Yeah.
Okay. Could I move into the ship to mount a gun as an action and fire the gun at the shuttle that's coming down?
Okay,
Have to ask permission first.
so first off, things are going to get a little bit tricky
As
because
we're
we're going to be on two maps. It's the only way we're going to be able to do this, guys. We're going to be on two maps.
Okay.
Let me go ahead
Yep.
and bring up the Grendel really quick. It should only take me a second. Okay.
2 hours
and
later.
Yeah.
I got the
Should
map.
only take you a second, but Fantasy Grounds is about 5 minutes.
Okay, so you're going to want to keep both ships open, y'all.
Okay.
Okay, Wilhelmina, if you could scroll to the bottom of the Grendel, I have you kind of in the back cargo bay. You see where you are? On the bottom, lower
Let
deck,
me see.
bottom left-hand corner.
Can I? No,
Middle
I can't
deck.
put my guy there.
Lower deck. There I am. Okay.
Okay,
So, here we go. Where is the closest gun from where I am?
okay, so you would know
Because
that.
I'm going to tell you something.
Okay, so first off, I would say that the access to weapons is going to be in the cockpit area on the upper deck. So you're going to have to go up 3 floors. And you said you
Okay.
wanted to tell me something.
Okay, so once per day, I can use my racial trait hyper
Okay,
to take an extra move action,
okay,
just like as part of my turn.
all right.
So I could technically like triple move if necessary to try to get where I want to go.
Sure. What's your regular movement speed?
30 feet.
Okay, so to get to the stairs, golly, here we go. All right, to get to the stairs, that's 45 feet. We're going to say it's so 5, 10, 15, so 60 to get up the first level of stairs.
Okay, so now I'm moving to.
So you're at the central near the you're at the bottom of the stairs on the second part of the ship. So that's 60 feet. So it'd be another 15 feet to get up those stairs. That bring you up to 75. That would bring you up to the top of the deck. You could make it into the cockpit if you use your hyper, but that's all you'd be able to do this turn.
Okay, so then can we go ahead and move me to the cockpit?
Absolutely, go ahead. Move your character into the cockpit up here.
Perfect.
And just so I can show everybody who's watching, Wilhelmina was able to go all the way from the bottom area here on the lower, all the way up to the cockpit on her turn. All right, that is your turn, Wilhelmina. It is Sikna's turn. At this point, the shuttle has... it kind of did one of those maneuvers where, like, the back door opened and she kind of hopped on as it is beginning to take off and, like, move back towards the frigate. Pocket and Alt Black, perhaps you're looking at her, just trying to keep an eye on her, and you see her do one of these moves towards you. As she blows you a kiss and gives you a wink.
And kill that woman.
And that is her turn. Alt Black, you are up.
All right. Can you throw me on the ship?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get you on the ship.
And we have determined that it's about 90 feet to the cockpit.
It is about 90 feet to the cockpit. I have you on the mid deck there. Let me get you on the bottom deck.
You still have a 10-foot bonus to your mood speed for
So
right
I
now.
can get up. I can get up to just outside the cockpit.
get 80 feet for a double move.
Yeah. Yeah, you could probably get to the top area and get just outside the cockpit.
Yep, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, so go ahead and move your token accordingly, Alt Black. That is your turn.
Alright.
As you're running. Saskia, you are up. You hear, presumably, Repulsia get all jacked up as she starts floating towards you as fast as she possibly can. Saskia?
Probably want to get on the ship as well then, since that's where everyone seems to be headed.
Sure. Okay, so that'll be...
Not very fast.
So that'll be an 80-foot move action as you run towards the ship.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think I can quite get to it in that much time, right?
Correct. You will not be able to make it there, but just draw yourself towards the edge of the map. There you go. Okay, that is Saskia's turn. Farrell, you are up.
I am continuing my journey down this hall, like down to the south.
Okay.
All right, so
We're going down south.
If you're running as
So
well,
that'd be
that'll be 120 feet. You can make
okay,
it.
Yeah.
Like how we're all outside of the map at this point.
Yeah,
All
I did
of
not,
We're getting there.
did not
Over
anticipate
now.
that. So that'd be 15 feet, and then another. So
He'd be about 20 feet shy.
105. He's about 45 feet shy of the ship.
Yeah.
I was calculating math in
Okay.
my head. All right, it is the golem's turn. It does have, as I said earlier, blind sense. So it is going to move. And can I get...
You have to go around the
You're correct.
ship.
Here we go. I'm gonna do this legit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right, so this thing is so the question about trample, I need to figure it out really quick, guys. Because if I could do trample off of a double move, I totally am going to do it. I need to double check.
I
really
want to
quickly.
do that mechanic at least one time.
But it still looks like they're like 5 feet apart.
Cracked my neck. It was really gnarly.
That's awesome.
She's just
Okay.
kind of small.
It says that it can move up to its move speed, so that would be 30 feet. So it does not. It just has to make a double move as it draws close to Repulsia. That is its turn. Repulsia, you are up. This thing is on your heels.
Book it.
All right.
Float away!
Float away.
Never
Sorry.
has running away been so brave.
Well, if I mean, it's 5 feet away from me, so if I run it, it'll invoke an attack of opportunity, right?
It will.
Don't think.
How far are how far away are everyone else?
Un momentito.
Way
Can she
out
do
there.
a withdraw action, which would not provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yes, she can. She has to do a full movement, so that would be 60 feet away, and it would not invoke an attack of opportunity.
Well, I don't think there would be a problem with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay, go ahead and move 60 feet then as you carefully make your way towards the edge of the map with everybody else.
Get him,
Would you
gangsta.
mind moving me because I have the ship map up and I don't have the other one?
Oh,
I thought I
got
could
you,
set it up.
got you.
Yeah,
But
one of
it-
those people.
All right, Pocket,
Close
it's
the
your
map even though she
turn.
was told not to.
You are at the ship. What are you going to do?
All right, I'm gonna go in and start running up. I think I make it to like the second floor.
Okay, so you get on the ship, and I got you at the bottom of the staircase on the second floor. What's your total move speed?
30.
Okay, so you'd be able to move 60. Yeah, you'd probably be able to make it right there. That's fine. All right, Wilhelmina, you are in the cockpit.
Yeah. Okay. I am going
Fire.
to then. Oh. Okay. Fantasy Grounds is having some issues. I think. Kind of. Okay, I need the ship character sheet. Remind me where I grabbed that.
Okay.
Yeah, they changed it.
Ships. Ship name, Midnight Rose. Character. Ship Oh, there we go.
Hey, he
okay.
drew it up for us.
Yes, I
Found
did.
it.
Thank you.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you. Okay, so from the cockpit, I want to fire at the shuttle.
Oh,
Okay, so one of the issues that you have is that you're probably only going to be able to use the turret and not the forward or aft weapons. So you can choose to use the light laser cannon or the light torpedo launcher.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Torpedoes.
Torpedo. I'm gonna torpedo that bish.
Okay.
Okay. Where do I roll on here? Why is this being light torpedo launcher?
Okay, so what? Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit funky. So
Okay.
what we're going to need to do, Wilhelmina, is we're actually going to go back to your character sheet, and there's a
Okay.
ships tab. Okay.
Got you. Okay.
You see where it
Midnight
says-
Rose Gunner? Yep.
Okay, and you should have after.
Action.
Yeah, you should have a bunch of actions that fill in as a result. If you click that black button again, open roll
Okay.
actions. Right next to the downward arrow, next to Gunner. Okay, do you see all? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fire. Fire. Attack. Shoot. Yes. Is that what I want to click?
Yes, just choose shoot, and so that gives you it already has calculated everything for you. So you just need to roll that die right next to the +4.
Select a weapon.
Yep.
Okay, and I want the light torpedo launcher. Boom. And I want to hit shoot. Okay, I'm not that good, but I'm gonna try. So here we go.
Okay, the
Okay,
light.
I'm gonna use my reroll.
Okay. Go
Might
ahead.
as well.
For sure.
Okay, light torpedo launcher, and shoot. Better.
Okay, the light torpedo sails out of the turret, and you can see it as this thing kind of jerks to the left, and the torpedo sails off just past it. It does not hit its target lock.
Tried.
You tried. It is Sikna's turn, and you see her, the back of this thing start to close up and fly away into space to go rejoin with the frigate. Alt Black,
Ew.
you are up.
Alt Black is going to go ahead and I'm assuming now, since we don't have an actual picture of where the Midnight Rose is.
I'm assuming you're at least within 10 hexagon spaces.
All right, yeah, but the relation to the front door to the Midnight Rose, would I have to, say, in order to get to the target, move the ship to the left or the right? Because I'm assuming they did not park it very carefully right in front of the door.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. You're wondering where the ship is facing.
Yeah.
So, because you want to know what weapons you have that are available for you to be able to shoot the golem.
Not necessarily. I need to know if I need to move the ship's position to get into a line of fire on the giant monster.
That is a really good question. I am going to rule that is actually the butt that is facing the base, just because that's the way that the docking bay would come down for things to be offloaded off of that.
We can use the aft light laser cannon.
So you could use the aft light laser cannon.
All right. Well, we currently, and actually, Prankster, I hate to be a pain in the ass. Do you have maybe a drawing you could throw up in relation to where everybody is to the ship? Maybe really quick. Just give me an idea.
Okay.
Even if it's on paint and I can see it on
Yeah.
on the stream.
I had. Give me a second, because I know
Because
you're.
I need a little bit more information to control my
Yes, I hear what you're saying. I'm looking for my hexagon sheet right now. I don't know what I did with it though. Give me. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Is okay. Grundle, maintenance tunnels, pattern, quake, rose, wassid. Let me check again. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I might have labeled it Prankster's Crappy Drawing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's where
Oh.
it was.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I have an idea how to circumvent this.
It's funny.
It doesn't even have to be inside Fantasy Grounds. If you throw up paint, draw a square, draw where the ship would be, draw the door, and just throw some
For sure.
circles up there where everyone would be. I can see it on the stream.
Pattern. That's the name of it. Okay, give me a second. Okay, that was it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and... Alright, y'all. You guys are about to see some major Bob Ross shit, so I hope you guys are ready.
Ooh, the happy little grenade right here.
Happy little grenade right here.
Happy little
Let's
golem.
delete all tokens on this
Happy
page.
little golem right there.
Happy little golem right there. Got a happy little golem right here. Here's some trees. Okay, so can you see the lines I'm drawing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just fine.
Okay, this is the entrance to Ice Base Cajon, or I'm sorry, Sphere 3. All right,
Perfect,
here
perfect.
is the drop pod that came down. Okay, and actually for good measure, because I believe at this point everybody is outside, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Actually, we don't need to do Alt Black. We do
For
need
Lamantia and,
Saskia.
sorry.
We need a giant Saskia,
Nina.
apparently.
For once, I can be
Yeah,
big.
we're all-
But outside of the
Pockets on the ship.
My next character, I'm just like massive.
Your next character throws everybody surprised because you start talking like, "Hey, everybody,
Mongo smash.
Bongo smash."
Hey everyone.
We want. You like grapes?
We want
Oh, Lord,
That thing is creepy.
it really is,
Ugh.
and it's very
Make
large.
it smaller.
Okay, it
I
is.
think my voice fits it.
It is big. Okay,
That's
I'm
pretty
gonna.
good.
I'm gonna put it right there.
So
Okay.
this thing is right in the doors, right? The golem.
It's like just made its way out, I believe. All right, so here is.
It was like right where the owl was last turn.
Here is the back of the ship. Those lines coming down are the the back door of the Midnight Rose coming down for everybody to run onto. Okay, and so I'm going to say that each of those squares is probably about 15 feet, just to help keep us kind of like where we are.
okay.
And I think that is approximately where everybody is. At least how I have it envisioned in my mind. Does that help you, Jester?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that controls what I'm about to do.
Okay.
So before I was going to jump into the ship cockpit and actually hover the ship to the right and position it forward. But now that you've got it actually off to the direct front, I know that I don't have to move the ship.
So now keep in mind, this is the butt of the ship that is facing
Yeah.
him. Okay.
Yeah. So just like they were talking before, I can now go to my main role as gunner.
Okay.
And instead of firing or moving the ship, I can fire the rear-facing light laser cannon.
Okay. Go ahead. So, all right. So you line up the light laser cannon, and your friends are running at the ship. You get on the cannon. You take aim at this thing. Now, it is a smaller target. It is not the size of a ship, so it's going to be harder to hit. However,
It's
rules
still inside.
rules is written because you're firing a like laser cannon from the ship. I believe it's like 10 times the normal amount of damage.
Nice.
So, go ahead and roll me your gunner check, and
If you can hit it,
if you can hit
it
it,
should be good.
Go all black.
You can do it.
Get
I
the fuck up.
forget where to roll the gunner check.
That's a good start.
By the way, prankster, good. I mean, I feel like good improv there on the sketch.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
It
Thank
helped
you.
a lot.
I appreciate it. I'm
I
glad.
still don't know what's going on.
So. Oh, there it is. Shoot.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So it is a minus to hit. Keep that in mind. Oh, Black. You fire the laser cannon, and it just like boom, goes over this thing's head and hits the drop pod behind it. And you see like a small explosion in the facility as this thing is still making its way towards the ship and your party.
Do I go ahead after that huge explanation he just gave, or do I go ahead and throw that reroll out?
It's your call. There will be a change to rerolls
I mean,
for the future.
okay.
Why?
There will be a change.
I
You
Do it while you
did
can.
roll a 14. So your likelihood of rolling higher than that ain't that great.
hold up.
But it's there.
Wait a minute. Put a little
Oh.
liquor in it.
All right, come on, Lucky Axe. Come on. I've been drinking mead. I have the axe.
And
Fire at will. Or fire.
How did you know his name is
Fire at will. Who's
I thought his
Will?
name was like.
Wilhelmina's right beside you.
I thought his name. What was his name? Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert.
All right, fire at Herbert.
Pirate
All right,
Herbert.
Herbert.
Come on, Lucky Axe. Come on. Come on.
Good job, Herbert.
Oh,
This is what happens when you fire at will.
Okay.
there goes my turn.
It will.
All right, yeah, that is your turn. It goes like over this thing's head and like crashes into the facility. You hear a large explosion from in there. Saskia, it is your turn. You look behind you. You see this thing running at you. You see the Midnight Rose trying to fire at it. What do you do?
How far is it from me?
Excuse me.
Sounded like the
Lucky Axe, you failed me. Next time.
She asked how far the ship is.
No, the thingy.
Oh, the
Harold.
golem?
What's his name?
Herbert.
Herbert.
Harold. Franklin.
Close.
No, not even close.
Franklin.
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 Hey, thank you for the gifts.
Aw.
Aw.
All right, so Saskia, what are you doing?
Hey, thank you for the gifts.
Oh, thanks for the gift subs, buddy.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay, so how far is the golem from me?
I would say about 40 feet. Each of those squares is about 20 feet.
Okay. I will probably just continue running then.
Okay, if that's the case, you make it onto the Midnight Rose. So I'm going to go ahead and throw you onto that ship. Okay?
Wow.
All right.
Okay. Let me go ahead and do this. All right, Saskia is on the ship. She's no longer running for her life. Farrell.
He's doing the same thing. He's just gonna get on the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Unless you tell me otherwise, I'm just gonna put you in the like main.
Sure.
Okay.
Cargo bay.
Like the cargo bay. Yes. Okay. It is the creature's turn. It is going to take its entire move action to get up to Repulsia, because that's all it can do. All right, Repulsia, you are up.
Like to run onto the ship, please.
Okay, with 60 feet of movement,
Hey.
20, 40, 60, you make it just to the door of the ship.
I thought it was 30.
Yes, but
Huh?
60 feet if you're doing a double move action to withdraw and run away.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
since it's right
You're gonna
beside you.
withdraw, not the. Thank you. Thank you.
So you're
I
still
appreciate it.
there. All right, Pocket.
I believe I can make it to the cockpit in one move.
If you can, if 30 feet of movement will allow you to do that.
I think so. Yeah. I should get there in about 25 feet.
Okay. If you'd like to, you can fire off the turret. You cannot. You can fire the laser gun off the turret, and you can fire it at whoever you would like to. However, the rear gun was used this turn, as well as the light torpedo launcher, so you cannot use those.
I would like to start up the ship.
Okay, so you start up the ship.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody hears that familiar whir of the starship as it goes into work. Wilhelmina, you are up.
I'm up. Okay, I am still on my gun. So talk to me about the shuttle, Prankster. Is it still within firing range of the torpedo launcher?
Yes, but you feel like this might be your last chance to get it.
I feel like I gotta try to get
I
her,
believe, I
right?
believe.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Do it.
just... Okay.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Go!
Come on, we believe in you.
Big whammy!
Okay!
Big money,
All right.
whammies, I don't know.
All right, so the light torpedo fires. Let me go ahead and give me just a second here, guys. This is pretty crazy. Okay. Oops. Okay, let me do that. Go ahead and do this. Really? Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, let me do this.
I mean, this thing can't be very durable. It's a drop pod or a small white craft.
It's a shuttle.
It's like a dinghy.
Shuttle,
it's like
yeah.
a dinghy.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
the
it's a
equivalent of
dinghy.
dinghy. Yeah.
It's a
You're
dinghy.
got a funny
A
dinghy.
space dinghy.
dinghy.
Space dinghy. Come on.
It's like a dinghy, man.
like a dinghy, man. Like
I'm
Okay.
dinging it.
Bowie
Shindiggy.
to Bowie.
Little dingy man. Dingy man.
It's actually
There
the
we go.
TARDIS. We're all fucked.
It falls off of it ineffectually. No, that does not. That's not what happens. Golly, guys, I'm gonna be completely
Shoot
honest.
her.
This is like one of those things where you have no idea how this is gonna go down. I
I
prepared.
love it. That's the best.
I
You
prepared this.
expected us to stay there and fight that thing and die.
Yeah, and I thought that Sickna would just run away. So I was like, okay.
Fuck you,
cool.
Sickna.
We're petty.
I think Wilhelmina absorbed some of Alt's anger.
She killed Big Z, okay?
We couldn't see Big Z die.
Kill Big Z and get away with it.
I'm starting up the ship so we can chase her.
Here we go. Okay, so it's definitely a hit. This will work, and that will hit the port. All right, so I need you to roll damage for me on that light torpedo launcher. That's going to determine a
Okay.
lot of what goes on. Okay, eight points of damage. Okay, so you blow through the shields, and then the next thing that happens is it hits its hull, and you see it shake, but it still is flying through the air, although it is trailing some smoke.
Does that slow it down at all?
It did not hit a critical threshold on the ship, and then therefore, yes. All right, so you can't see what Sickna's doing, but you can assume she's flipping you the bird. Oh, Black.
I was thinking that. Weird, freakish
Does she
long-
even have a middle finger? Like, come on.
They're
She's,
probably, really long.
She's got 3 fingers, and
She's-
she's like, yeah.
Middle one's up.
She's doing the equivalent of Friends. If any of you have seen Friends.
No, none of us have seen Friends.
Yeah, no, none,
Okay.
none at all.
Not
Nobody's
a
ever
single
seen
one of us.
I actually haven't.
What?
Well, this-
I've seen a couple episodes,
Ow.
but
This-
I've never really watched Friends.
I've
This-
been in the room while someone was watching it once.
This essentially
Really?
means fuck you. So that's
Yeah,
kind
it
of the
was-
joke.
Ross
Got
and
it.
Monica's way.
You've also got-
No, it was Ross's way of giving his parents the finger without actually giving.
Thank you, Alki. Thank you.
And then at the end of the episode, he does this, and that's another way.
Yeah.
So the children love Friends now, like
I'm
the
imagining.
young people today.
The young
Yeah,
people.
all the young people.
Like seriously, like high school kids watch Friends all the time. They're like really into it. Unironically into Friends.
I
What
just
the hell?
aged
Funny.
10 years from you calling them the young people. All right. Oh, Black, you are up. What are you going to do, buddy?
All right. I really want to shoot at Sigma, but I know.
Do it, All Black. Shoot Sigma, please. Please.
Shoot her,
Her
shoot her.
shields are already down.
Yeah, man, totally. Let this flesh
he shoot
golem
her
onto
from
the
the-
ship. I
from
love
the
that idea.
pier?
Oh God, kill the golem. I don't know.
No. Kill.
Why do we
no.
have, why do we
Sigma.
have to worry about the golem?
Now, with as close as the golem is, even if it is a small target, wouldn't it be easier to hit the target with as close as it is?
You know, honestly, that is something that I've been trying to figure out. And,
Because it is the size of a damn house.
well, it is large. That's true.
Like a porta potty. Or a couple of porta
Like a
potties.
porta potty.
I
Porta
I
potty.
was
Oh,
right. I was right about the
shit.
multiplying the damage times 10. That much was true. It did
Okay.
not. It did not give me. Okay, so here I'm just gonna rule this just for the time being. Okay, its AC is 20. I was giving you a -3 to hit because because a starship weapon isn't meant to be fired at like a person. It's not, can't track on, do any of the normal things. Okay? However, since we're in kind of like a modified starship combat, if someone was to encourage you, if you wanted to pull one down from the computer, I would allow all of those actions that you would normally
now
do.
that the computer is operational, I can see that because it was not operational beforehand.
Yes.
But doesn't somebody have to assist me that's at their station? So I couldn't get assistance.
If somebody
right now.
wanted to encourage you, like the captain, from over his intercom from far away, that's totally a believable thing that could happen. I think everybody here would agree that that's totally a believable thing that could happen.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
I'm imagining him being like, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it.
Yeah.
Oh, Black, you can do this.
Roll me a
You got to
Eliminate this creature, and let's go get Signa.
All right,
Go
roll,
to
All right, we're gonna get this bastard.
roll me a diplomacy check.
Oh, and also reading my character sheet. Oh wait, no, I have to meditate for a minute. Never mind. We don't have time for that.
Nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Diplomacy. There he goes.
All right, here
Plus
comes the-
8.
He's got that +8. That's enough.
Is it enough?
Well, actually,
Oh my God.
actually, is it? No, it's not. You have to get like a 15 or a 16.
But I will still
Roll
pull
a
from the
2.
computer.
What the heck?
Okay, so that will give you. Wait, have you used your reroll? Oh, he has. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying
That-
to encourage you.
That is going to be a plus. So at the computer, I think it is.
Uncanny.
I think it's a +1 or 2. I need to
I think
check.
it's a
the-
+1.
Okay, +1 to hit. Go ahead and roll.
Because Alt Black's very subordinate.
Plus, it's big
Subordinate.
and it's closer. So.
Man, if there's ever a time to roll high, now's the time to do it.
Ooh, precise targeting.
Come on.
I think I should have to roll a precise target because it is a small target.
What's the rules behind
It's not
precise
that small.
targeting?
It's still the same rule, but normally it's used for selecting critical systems.
Okay.
Because it's a small target, I feel like it should be used in this instance. So
I would agree. I'm just wondering, are there any drawbacks to doing
Does it
precise
make it
targeting?
harder to hit it or something, or what?
it's still showing me a +7 and a +7 on both.
Okay, I will allow it.
But I think just for this instance, it should be used.
I think until we find anything more definitive, we'll go ahead and use that for starship weapons versus ground units. +1. Unfortunately, that is just a bit low as it boom, shoots over the flesh golem. All right,
F.
Splash
Saskia.
damage.
Yeah.
It's flashing.
We're gonna hit every angle we can possibly can here. Flash damage?
Can we knock it back?
So on, I'm not going to say it. Okay, Saskia, you are up.
Okay. So the door to the back of the ship. It looks pretty big. How long does that take to close?
Well, we essentially did 6 seconds is how we did it because that's how long it took to open. So I'm going to say it takes
One
6
turn.
seconds to close as
Like
well.
a turn. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's an
So
action.
like would, and it would be like a move action.
Just leave a pro shot out there.
I feel like I should clarify that this is not heroic maps and that this is not Sphere 3. Heroic maps is much better maps than this. Also, heroic maps, if you ever watch this, I'm so sorry.
The old child makes better maps.
Like, okay, so could I? Because could I hold my turn until Repulsion gets on and then try
Well,
to close it? But I don't.
Essentially, you could start closing the
He
door,
might come before. He might be able to get.
and
me before-
Repulsia could fly in before before the door actually closes, kind of like a movie action star.
Can she?
Well,
How
she can
high
fly.
can she fly? Is it like a floating, or can she like actually fly up?
She could, yeah, she can fly up. I don't. It says fly. It
Okay.
doesn't specify that she can't move up or down.
So okay. So I could probably start closing it,
And I'm sure there's a hold button on that.
and it would be, yeah, I could probably pause like closing it if I needed to. Like I probably do.
Close it enough so the golem can't
Mechanics.
come in.
because
I
they're
hold the button down to close it, or do I press it and then I can like pause it by hitting it again?
well, with any door that is a larger blast door or larger garage bay door, there's always a up, down, and hold button.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being a kid and like our garage door, it's like you push the button, it opens, and if you push it in the middle of it opening, it just stops.
Yeah,
You
that's
push
what
it
ours
again,
was
then it
like.
closes.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so I will start closing the door so that Repulsion can fly over it.
And
Repulsion
do you
doesn't
want to
know
stay your action
You
in
guys
case
have
you
been
have to hold it?
discussing, so she's panicking.
I'm like waving to her to like hurry up and like
Yeah.
pushing the button. Like she can probably see me. She's right there. I'm just like,
She's probably
Move
just
your
like,
brain.
she's probably just like, oh God, no! Oh God, no! Oh, please hold on!
That should be alright.
I'm not gonna either.
Giant rampaging monster behind her.
Don't worry, let's not go live.
And how far is the? Okay, never mind. I
You
don't
stay
know if I
here
can
and think
do
about
this.
what
How
you've
far
done.
is the creature then from me? You said each square is like 20 feet?
15 feet, I think he said.
15.
20.
Yeah. Oh, was it 20? I'm sorry.
Oh, there are
Each-
20? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, they're 20 feet. No, it's okay.
I have to check my
So
character sheet.
could I hit that button and then try to fire at him with my sniper rifle?
Why don't you try and fire at him and then hit the button?
Okay, I can do that.
Okay,
That would
go
be
for
easier
it.
Anyway. All right, let's try it. I want to slow him down if I can. I doubt I will, but give it a try.
That will hit his EAC. So go ahead and roll me damage. Okay. Gonna kill you, Saskia! He says specifically.
Ah, he knows his name.
Because it knows their name.
Wow.
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 All right. And then you go and you hit the button. It starts to
Just
come up.
slam the
Repulsia is
button.
probably like
And I'm, like,
hyperventilating
waving
at this point.
Repulsia. Hurry up.
All right.
But she's unemotional.
Yeah.
I'm emotional.
I am not completely lacking in emotion.
You're Spock. Shush.
All right. Feral.
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
I am running upstairs to the cockpit.
Okay.
And I am so We got what's this who on flying. I'm getting ready for lunch. There we go. That's pretty much all I can do.
Okay, so getting ready for launch. All right, it is the creature's turn, and it is going to move its full move action. So that will be 60 feet. So that will be 20, 40, 60, as it is right in back of Repulsia and nearing the door as it's beginning to actually, yeah, as it's beginning to close. All right,
Got like 40
Repulsia, it is your turn.
I'm gonna fly inside the ship.
Okay, you're gonna fly inside the ship just in time. Rolling with a bunch of brain slime all over the ground.
Like a slimy action hero.
Like a slimy action hero.
With like the like arms and legs just kind of like flopping.
I almost
She got one caught in the
like
door.
Saskia, or not Saskia. Well, yeah, Saskia just seeing the brain like sliding across the floor and all the stuff coming off.
Ooh.
Like a snail trail all of a sudden on the door.
Okay, so the door has closed. Repulsia is in. Pocket, you are up. Pocket, you've since started the ship. It is warming up. What are you going to do?
Can I hit ignition?
Here's the problem. The back door is still closing as per our rules. So if you try and leave the shield right now, you're going to go ahead and vent everyone in the ship.
Oh no.
Don't do that.
Let's not do that, please.
Hitting the ignition is not taking off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Warm up the.
I thought that's what you were already doing. You turned everything on.
What?
So like you're doing it
Fox's
again?
turn, right?
I mean,
The
What
engine
else can I do?
stalls.
That's already he turns it on.
I hold my
Delay your
action. The door's
action.
closed.
You could go on delay.
All right,
Go on
prankster.
delay.
yeah. I can delay my
Mind if I
action,
throw
yeah.
down a scenario for you?
Sure.
When
I'm listening.
a jet
Doors
fighter pilot gets in, they have to flip all these switches to turn on.
Got you.
everything.
Okay, so yeah, he's still
And
flipping
then
on
you have to hit the
switches.
fire button.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. So you start doing all your programming, flipping switches and all that craziness, Pocket, and then
And then I'm waiting for the all clear to start it up.
Okay.
Julio.
You
Wilhelmina.
can like intercom down, like, okay, the door is closing.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Saskia. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I could intercom up to him, like, if I know that he's waiting on that,
Once it's closed, we can let him know.
I can let him know. Once it's closed, there's probably like a little intercom or something, either like I have one on me or like right by the door, so I can just press it and like talk to him.
Do
Okay.
you know that he's waiting on it though?
I don't know that he's waiting on it. I have no
mean,
idea what's going on up there.
No, he doesn't know that everybody's on the ship either.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he can probably
But
see
she'll know to
the
she'll
door,
know to
like
say something like
maybe
that.
like a door light come on, like the door is in motion, but he doesn't
Yeah.
know where
Like it-
everybody
yeah.
is.
It would be
Mhm.
common sense to go over the intercom and say, "Okay, we're all in the ship."
Hmm
On aboard.
I don't know. If we hear the
Let me
ship
know when the
starting
doors
up,
are
then
closed.
yeah.
Yeah, you probably would be able to hear the ship starting. That's fair, because you're right by the
Yeah,
engines.
because I can hear the ship starting up.
Yes.
Let me know when the doors are closed so I can take off.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay, Wilhelmina, it is your turn. It is out of the sickness ship is out of range. You can still fire
Okay.
at her, but it will be at a -2. You
Okay,
can
her
also
ship is
try
out of
and
range.
fire at this critter on the ground.
Yeah, I can fire at the critter. What would the guns be available to me from the cockpit area to fire at the critter?
All right. The guns that would be available to you would be the turrets, which would be the light laser cannon, and the
Torpedo launcher.
torpedo launcher. I fired the rear light laser cannon.
So both
So
of
I
them.
could use the light torpedo launcher to attempt to fire at the.
Yeah.
You could.
That-
However,
recommend
you
it.
will damage the ship as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not against it. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's a torpedo.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a torpedo.
Oh, okay. So or should I use the light laser cannon so it's more accurate?
Yeah, the light laser cannon with the little circle on it would be the turret light
Got
laser
it.
cannon.
So
Okay, so then I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So move action to switch to that gun.
So hold on though. I'm going to actually make a ruling. I'm going to rule that you can't use the laser cannon because of the angle, because it's at the top, it wouldn't be able to hit it. I would rule that you could use the target, you could use the torpedo because it would go out at target locks and come back, especially if you're like painting a location with it. However, I don't know if you'd be able to fire on it with the laser cannon.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do it. Okay.
It's dangerous.
Are you targeting the creature or are you targeting like a location near the creature?
Oh, should I do that or should I just should I take the -2 and fire at Sikna? I'll take the -2 and I'll fire at Sikna.
You're gonna fire at Sikna.
I'm not very good, but I'm gonna do it.
Oh, so you're not gonna fire in the creature? Okay, go ahead.
I'm not going to. I'm gonna still try to get Sikna.
Okay, go for it.
Plus, everybody's still there.
So that's just a 12.
Yeah,
it's probably not gonna hit her.
It just goes soaring out into the vast of space.
Darn it!
Gets the point across.
Be funny if you missed the creature and hit our ship.
Sickness ship is definitely on its way towards this enemy frigate. It is just like burning with everything that it has to get there. You see kind of its own like large cargo hold to receive the small shuttle and then leave after that. Oh, Black, it is your turn.
What direction is Sickness ship?
It is
outside.
It is facing
Forward,
the
aft, rear, side.
It's off the forward part of the ship.
Forward part of the ship?
Yeah. Excuse me.
So people use gyro laser or heavy laser cannon.
Yes, heavy laser cannon pulling down from the computer to fire on Sikna. Because it's forward now. All right, so bomb, Sickness ship. Nope. 13.
All right, so boom, goes wide. All right, Saskia, you are up. You are in the ground, or not in the ground. You are in the cargo bay.
By now, the door would have closed.
By now, the door would have closed. At this point, you also probably hear on the other side, like...
It's all intercom up to the cockpit. The door's closed. We're all on board. Someone's knocking. Might want to...
Tell them we don't want it!
Ooh, please fire the afterburners. Fry this little fucker.
That'd be amazing. That'd be so amazing.
Then I guess I would head up there towards the cockpit.
Okay, you make your way.
Most sense.
You make your way up towards the cockpit. Farrell, you are up.
We are. I mean the royal we. Gonna head up to the cockpit as well. Well, yeah, I should be able to make it this time. I said that way before, but I'm going to complete my journey to the cockpit and take a seat in a. Is there a gunner's seat? I guess
in a comfy captain's chair.
Yeah, that's right. With my little buttons on the armrests that really don't do anything. They just keep me occupied.
All right. This thing is going to get an auto hit on the ship with its gore attack. And we're going to see if it pierces through. Okay. Repulsia and Farrell and Saskia. You guys see dents on the back of the docking bay. In fact, you feel like you can see the barest tip of one of this creature's like one of that like that sword or whatever coming out of it, like almost piercing through the hull of the ship through the docking bay. It is clearly not relenting. Repulsia, you are up.
I'm gonna run up to the cockpit.
Did that do damage to Repulsia? Or Was that just
Yeah, is
stuff
she
showing up
dying
in
now?
the chat?
No. Repulsia. Oh, did it do damage to her?
It showed
Yeah.
up something in the chat. I don't know if that
Damage
actually
Says she's
did
dying
something.
now.
Oh,
Partially
It
absorbed.
did 16 damage to her, and then 18 damage to her.
I-
He targeted.
Oh, you
Repulsia
accidentally
instead of
targeted
Shep.
her.
Yeah.
I accidentally targeted Repulsia.
But
So-
prankster, that thing was 30 feet from the ship.
no,
Also.
it was right.
Yeah, it was-
it was right on Repulsia's heels.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't move it
Oh,
forward
I see
yet.
what you're
Yeah,
saying.
she was
Yeah,
still
yeah.
30 feet from
It would have to take a movement action.
Okay, so yes, it busts. It's like busting through or trying to bust through the back door. It's not working as of right now, but you do hear that this thing is not relenting. All right, Repulsia, you are up. My apologies about almost killing you.
No, you-
So I ran up
Alright.
to the cockpit.
Okay, Pocket, you are
As
up.
close to it as I can get.
Right, I fire the afterburners.
You fire the afterburners. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to take over, y'all. You fire the afterburners, and as you fire the afterburners, you swear that you can hear a scream coming from the outside. Just a... As it just goes quiet. And if you could see it, you could see, like, its flesh being, like, burned away until nothing but a skeleton remains as it falls into, like, a... like,
Would
clickety-clack.
me and Lamontia see it in the cameras for the cannons?
Yeah, you guys probably see it as soon as, like, Pocket engages the thrusters and this thing melts before you. So that's the first thing that happens. The second thing that happens is Sickna's shuttle docks with this frigate. And the next thing you know, it begins to go, like, warble, like... Perhaps you're, like, getting closer to it, even, like, getting ready to fire as it just phases out of existence for all intents and
Bastards.
purposes. You don't see where it goes. All you can see around you is the debris of the fight. Pirate ships laying wrecks all around the Midnight Rose as Pocket is like diving and curving around trying to avoid all of the debris. You hear from Sphere 3 as well as from the reserve base, we barely held them off. Many of the Vesk are dying. They're going to need immediate medical attention. You hear that from like the auxiliary area where you sent that one small contingent of Vesk. You hear a faint voice come from Sphere 3 saying, Starfinders, I don't know how we did it, but I don't know how we're still alive. Thank you. And it's Laramis Tanuash. As you're amidst all of this wreckage, you also hear a faint voice. We could really use some help. Our ship is not doing well. So if somebody could come and help us, that would be great. We'd really appreciate that. Because I think we're going to die, and I don't want to die. We made a deal! And so you hear that, you see the wreckage, all of this all around you. As for like just a moment, as you're taking all of it in, all of the carnage from the space battle, all of the carnage you saw down in Sphere 3, everything that's gone, Sickna escaping, all of these crazy things happening, is you just have to take a breath in and a breath out and look around you. But at the very least, it seems like you, the Starfinders, were able to save Sphere 3 and the vast majority of the people from dying on this day.
No. Real fast?
Go ahead.
Since Lamontia got that detonator, she looks over and sees Alt playing with one that has lights on it. And when Lamontia looks, Wilhelmina looks down and sees that hers is completely dead. And it looks like Alt Black is contemplating something.
Oh.
doing there?
Well, you wouldn't know anything, Repulsia.
Black, what are you doing? Stop. Just.
I can't let another failure happen.
No. All Black, no. What do you mean? Where does that detonator go?
This wasn't a failure. We kind of won.
Like, we won.
Yeah,
we
won.
were successful.
The Vesk will know. The Vesk will know what happened.
I'm
wait.
gonna motherfucking grapple him if he's gonna, I'm thinking that he's gonna do this. So
And you just see him.
Use your sleep dart.
You just see him sitting there.
I'll stab it. I'm gonna grapple him and stab him.
You just see him sitting there holding it. All right.
What exactly is he thinking? Like, why is he wanting to?
Because the Vesk know. The Vesk knows what happened there and happened in his past.
Is that all of them?
But aren't they?
There's still a
other
contingent
facility?
over at the other location. Remember that.
Is there explosives rigged at the other location?
Well, you want to know what?
There's explosives rigged on the core of the sphere.
But
instead, Alt gets up.
Reactor.
Yeah. Instead, Alt gets up, tosses it to Wilhelmina, and walks to his room.
And it critical failure, it automatically detonates.
So it's on that note, this brief moment where maybe only Wilhelmina sees this very dark side of Alt, and him kind of maybe like walking into the shadows of his room, and Wilhelmina maybe dumbfounded. I don't know how she's feeling at this moment or what's going through her mind.
Yeah, I think she's a little confused. She was ready to wrap him in a 6-armed hug.
Not the good kind.
Not the good kind.
So, I know that we've gone way over our normal time for the night, but we're at the end of our module. So, before we close, we're not going to be meeting for a couple of weeks because of things going on. I'd like for each of you to tell me what's going through your character's head at the end. Now, we already kind of have an idea for Alt Black, so I'm going to leave. We're gonna say that you started this, Alt, and I'm going to give everyone else a chance really quick. What's going through your mind at the end of all of this? We'll start with Saskia, and then we'll go to Feral, Pocket, Repulsia, then Lamantia.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing real quick with Alt, he actually leaves his grenade launcher behind.
Okay, leaves his grenade launcher
at his post.
Okay. Saskia, what's going through your brain?
Definitely feeling relieved that we saved most of the people, but like she's very upset at like Sikna for getting away and has a lot of questions now about who she's working like with and like what that has to do with like her own past. It's like her parents and like their vineyard and was on this like peaceful planet, and it like was destroyed in like a very sudden and like unexpected basically kind of attack that destroyed like the surface of most of the planet, and so she has not really investigated that before. They just kind of told her like there's nothing we can figure out, and so she kind of has this renewed like purpose in Starfinders that this can help her find more answers that she never thought she could have gotten.
Sure. Feral, what's going through your brain?
Feral's kind of contemplating. He's taken it a kind of a different. How can you say? He's kind of dropped his facade for a bit. You know, the bravado and the overtype type of thing. Mm-hmm. And he actually has become quite reflective, wondering if he truly can lead this crew, if his leadership skills are not worthy. And he has a lot of doubt because he feels that this should have gone better. It's a bittersweet victory. The person that they were after got away, and there were people who died, and so he kind of is just he's a little bit down on himself about the situation. And a little depressed that he still hasn't been able to find a pool or a body of water to go swimming in.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell him about the pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's just
I
kind
wonder
of
if that guy survived. Maybe I can take his pool.
zero. What do we call it? Like zero gratification happening right now for little
Feral.
Feral.
What's going through Zerui's mind?
Pocket.
My mind or pockets?
Pockets.
I'm sorry, Pockets. I'm using your names interchangeably.
Pocket is just happy it's all over and just looking forward to the next one, I guess. And he's also very nonchalant about it. He's just like, well, that one's over.
Okay.
Belt pocket.
Repulsia.
Well, so at the beginning of this whole thing, I explained how Repulsia is fixated with human bodies because, as a contemplative, the race made a decision to expand their brains at the expense of their physical bodies. And Repulsia is a little bit different from the rest of the contemplatives in that she believes that the best way to advance the race is to try and assimilate culturally, and the best way to do that is to look human, and so that's why she's obsessed with body. And at the beginning, she wanted so badly to make, she wanted her body to be more human-like, and she would have done anything to make it that way. And now she's seen what can go wrong, like what's on the other side of that. And it's kind of making her doubt if that's really the best way to go. Like, what
if that's what she really wants.
Yeah, like what if things go wrong and it becomes like this, and that's the last thing she wants. So she's kind of disillusioned, and like her whole purpose is shaken. So she's a little bit lost. But he is also, even though the contemplatives are an unemotional race, and Repulsia can't outwardly show emotion because she doesn't have a face, he does feel things, and she feels in the capacity that she's able to, she feels a lot of rage towards Signa and that whole group. And in her mind, they failed because they got away, and the old one rose, and they're going to be able to continue mutilating bodies and doing what they're doing. So she's kind of transitioning from her purpose being as human as possible to wanting to destroy this group.
Okay. What's going through Wilhelmina's brain?
Well, Wilhelmina is like sort of staring at this detonator in her hand, and she sort of puts it in her pocket for safekeeping, and is unsure if she should tell the rest of the crew that Alt Black had thought about using it. And I will leave it at that.
So the crew.
So she doesn't notice the grenade launcher or anything?
I think she's probably just focused on the detonator. That was a pretty big thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, we kind of.
I feel like once like they've all kind of had their moment, like and kind of gathering in the cockpit, they'd be like, why is this grenade launcher in here? He never leaves that behind. Like that's like that would be like their secondary, like kind of everybody's realization would be that, like, oh, something happened.
That would be worse.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, surrounded by wreckage, survived Sphere 3, and the vast quiet of space, we'll go ahead and end our stream for this evening. Thank you all for coming to join us. And we hope you have a great March. We look forward to seeing you again.
We have to do the giveaway.
Oh, we have to do the giveaway.
Giveaway.
All right, who won? Or how do we do it?
Hey.
Yay!
Hey.
Nice.
Sweet. You go simulate the hell out of those trains.
Don't crash him.
That could have been, yeah. That could have been played at any point in time and been appropriate.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right. Well, then, anything else before we close?
Yes, Prankster, thank you so much.
Yes.
This was amazing.
Yeah, thank you, Prankster.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the next one.
Glad you guys enjoyed it, and appreciate it.
Fun.
All right, y'all. You guys have a great evening, and stay safe, stay healthy, and until we meet again.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.